Hey guys, welcome to part 31 of The Legend of Heroes Trails Through Daybreak. Okay, let us begin. So as I said before, we are in the nightlife with Van, and Van is gonna be poking around just to see if there's anything suspicious in the nightlife. So that's gonna be a lot of more talking, a lot of more free time as well with other people as well, because we do have 2 points for the free time over here. This time, I'm actually going to start with the free time because before when we did the morning of Edith, we didn't actually go into the free time in the beginning. We actually did a bit more layer after talking to the people in Old Town. This time, we're going to be actually checking out the free time here. So one of the free times is with Katra. Next one is with Judith, which I do need to finish that off as well. We got Begod as a free time. And then lastly, we have Rene, which also can be completed as well. This is the first time I think it is with Begod as a free time, but we are going to do the first two over here because I would like to get some extra bonuses. So we're going to start with Judith first. So this one says rumors of a fake Grimcat. Apparently a fake Grimcat has popped up recently. I'm sure even if I leave them be, Judith won't. So I should take care of this before the festival so it doesn't become a headache in the future. Let's begin. Check it out. Van received a call from Judith. Together they headed to the site of Grimcat's supposed latest haste. Thank you for coming, Van. Don't sweat it. If something's bugging you, better take care of it ASAP. So what are we looking at? Is this where Grimcat hit? You mean the fake Grimcat? There was this fake calling card left behind. The Phantom Thief Grimcat has stolen your treasure. It's just chicken scratch on a dirty piece of paper. I know, right? Right? Talk about disrespect. So what is the original Grimcat does? What do you do, Judith, when you want to leave behind notes? If they're going to go around and pose as me, they could at least put some effort into it. Like matching the stationery at least. Oh, okay, so she's into like decorating it. That's really what's bothering you here. Actually, no. How'd you even get that in the first place? After tracing the steps, I was able to predict where they would strike next, sort of. I got here after the fact, but I did manage to beat the cops by a bit. No small fry if they can shake you off at least. Yeah, they've got the acrobatics to match at least. But I'm sure it's just a matter of time before I catch up though, so I figured I'd call in the cavalry, just in case. Who's the one that usually says cavalry? It's time for the cavalry. Is it Tracer from Overwatch? It's time for the cavalry. I can't remember. I think it's Overwatch related. That just popped in my head there. Van and Judith set off in pursuit of the fake Grimcat. Judith's investigation suggested the fake Grimcat would strike multiple targets in one night. The goal was to catch the fake Grimcat before they struck again. The footmarks are faint, but they are visible. It's pretty clear our perps running on the rooftops. They have the gall to steal my name, but not my methods. I run on walls, damn it, not rooftops. Oh, so she does parkour. Guess they're a lousy Grimcat copycat, huh? They aren't just targeting the rich and corrupt either, they're widening the scope to ordinary citizens. And that just makes them a common thug. No, they're worse than that. They're pure and utter scum. Grimcat is a virtuous thief who only steals to punish the wicked, and this dirtbag's only interested in lining their own pockets. Damn, you sure are pissed about this. How could I not be? I inherited the mantle from Mom and Grammy. That role means the world to me. No, it's not just that. This is the way of life I believe in since I was a little girl, and I happen to be very proud of it. So of course I'm angry. The name is dragged through the mud by a money-grubbing arsehole. Alright, time to rein it in. I get why you're mad as hell, but I'm gonna need you to cool your jets before we go after the imposter. You might as well be a superpowered badass thief lady, but you're still human. One careless move and it could be curves for us. Fine. I get the picture. I guess I'm a little heated right now. I've got to ask though, since it's on my mind, why are you going this far to help me out? I thought you didn't work for free. The copycat only started prowling the streets this past week, yeah? If you weren't so busy helping us clean up the mafia, you'd mop the floor with this 2-bit crook by now. You're kinda in this mess because of me, so I kinda figured I should pay back the debt I owe. Hey, why you give me that look? Oh, nothing. It's just that while I do appreciate the help and everything, something you said rubbed me the wrong way. It's always pay off my debt, this, or sell my debt that with you. Doing favors isn't like paying off a bar tab, you know? Huh, you aren't one to pull your punches, are you? Now, I will say this. I see where Judith is coming from paying your debt or paying your favors. But you have to realize one thing, Judith. You and Van aren't like the best homies or best friends or, you know, good friends. I understand where you're coming from, whereby these favors and whatnot should be something whereby if you do a favor for a friend, they shouldn't be asking for a debt back. But it's just the fact that Van doesn't see it that way. He thinks about his focus on his work first, and maybe he hasn't actually seen you as a friend yet in that eyes, even though we know for Van is that he is more so on the caretake, whereby he has a hard time bringing out his feelings in the first place around to it. I completely understand, Judith. Like, someone, if a friend did a favor for me, I wouldn't be like, okay, you're gonna have to pay me back or whatever, or should I say I should have to pay you back and whatnot. But that's just what Van does. Van has been in the business for so long. You just have to kind of understand that. That's the relationship. If you want to know about your friend, you have to understand where they're coming from. You've got that right. I like to be frank with people, whether they're a close friend or a complete stranger, and that's a good trait as well. You don't see that often. Having close friends and complete strangers, you're melding them into one spot, which a lot of people don't do. And while I'm on the road, I might as well tell you, you're not off the hook for that little incident in Longley. And here I was thinking what happened in Longley would stay in Longley. Why don't I just turn the other cheek? Will another slap help you forgive and forget? No way, I won't let you off that easy. But yeah, she's a nice girl, isn't she? By thinking about it that way. Together, they continued following the imposter's trail. By cross-referencing the leads they had so far with information on the Orbital network, they finally identified the culprit. And then... like taking candy from a baby. Better store the goods back at base before I go out for round 2. What's up? So this really is your base? Huh? The real Grimcat? Pick your jaw up from the floor, faker. You didn't really think you'd get away with using my name forever, did you? Well... not a bad little information you had going here. After getting fired from the circus, you took to performing on the streets. But when things started getting hectic, the opportunity to copy Grimcat and steal shit was just too good to pass up. How do you know so much about me? Whatever, I'd be an entire pinches than this. Okay, he's making a dash for it. Your impression ain't half bad. Is now really the time to mess with me? He's getting away. I think not. Oh, is that Yin? Oh my. Oh. Oh, you know, I just put 2 things to notes because, you know, Yin and Grimcat are really good friends, right? And they covered their faces as well at the same time. So is Yin doing that when she covers her face to be like how Grimcat is from her friend, or is it just a part of the code from Huey that she belongs to do so? I think it probably it's a Huey thing. The hell are you doing here? I heard some unsavory rumors regarding a Grimcat imposter and decided to investigate the matter myself. Though it's clear now it would be swiftly resolved regardless of my intervention. That's right, I told you could have handled this on my own. Still, thanks. Wait, Yin? Oh, what's done is done. Let's get out of here. So I suppose that with the Huey, if you are part of the assassination squad, they have a different code name. So Yin is the name I'm always referencing to, because she also has the other name. I think it's called Vizaya. that she has there, but I always call her Ren. I like saying Yen better. They then left the apprehended imposter in front of the police station with a note from the real Grimcat. After visually confirming the culprit's arrest, the three once more vanished into the night.
You sure know how to turn on the charm.
There we go.
Not that you can outcharm me, of course.
And of course, with that, we've got it. Okay, Judith. You know, we can't outcharm you, but we have got the connection stage up. So that's maximum 4 stars in total. That was one of my goals I wanted to do yesterday, and we got it. So this one is a new connection stage. It is called a foolhardy felines co-conspirator. SCRM chain effect plus 5%. So move alongside, everyone. We're gonna have Judith mingling with our teammates to do better chain effects in the end as well. I've not really actually added on to all the chain effects that we do have with the 5%. We do have quite a bit with everyone as well. But that one's done. That was a nice one. Now we're going to actually be doing one more, and the one we had said we wanted to do is going to be with Rene Kincaid, because Big Bro knows the best. That's kind of the subject of this stream here. So, round 2 with Rene. Rene invited me out for a second round of drinking. Man, hanging out with him really brings me back to our school days. If I've got some time, maybe I'll swing by. So yeah, he says round 2 because in round 1, we did actually have a drinking out with him. It was I can't remember what chapter it was, but he was having a drink with Van and someone was snooping out and trying to eavesdrop on him and trying to spy on him and all the activities he's been doing. Part of the other CID branch, I believe. Let's see what's gonna be happening this time. Huh, you going solo? What were you expecting? A swarm of VIPs like with the after party? No, obviously. I just didn't know if Elaine set something up again or what. On the topic, she suggested the venue, right? She did, yes. This place was a recommendation too. Huh. What, she knows her way around town. There's nothing odd about that. I know, that's not what I mean. Just, she's still excited, isn't she? Of course she is, after all these years. Man, you've always been like this. You never miss a beat when it comes to anything. I try, it's not easy keeping everything in balance, but the reward is well worth it. That said, it's not exactly a good look for me to attend a social function sans a partner. Well, I'm sure that it all fits into your master plan somehow, huh? Gotta scheme your way to the top in this world, and a certain 4-eyed demon knows that all too well. Oh, I'm far from done. The road ahead is longer than the road behind. Especially when I consider what or who lies at the end of that road. Damn, you got me shaking my boots with that grin of yours. You almost look like some kind of movie villain there. Please, I'm not that conniving. I'm just shrewd. She's a good person truly, I mean, I should know. Would you? You were always buried in books and poring over current events. Elaine and I were nowhere near as boring. Unlike a certain 4-eyes, you never find us filling paperwork on our lunch breaks. Huh, no. You two were busy tripping over yourselves and averting your gazes. Your little will they, won't they routine was top entertainment, you know. Every student, every teacher, we all ate it up. No shit, first I heard of that. Really, you two were the single most popular couple in the entire school. I even lent you a hand from time to time. Elaine had plenty of suitors, but I kept them well clear of her. You telling me I had a ringman the entire damn time? Ah, that reminds me. We never did make good on our old promise, did we? What promise? Oh, right, that. The basketball club. Back when a certain super sub would come trundling in to fill the gaps on the team, we were in plenty of matches together, but we never did get the chance to face off against each other one-on-one. So I told you we could square off in that intramural tournament before we graduated. Now I remember. Yeah, I kinda broke that, didn't I? You can't bellyache your way out of this one like some old daughter. We will have a match. Huh, back at ya. All that desk work wreck your eyes? I believe I showed you this afternoon how I feel like I still am. Let's finish this. Ooh, Armada versus Armada. Van versus the big bro Rene. Let's see who's gonna win this basketball match. Van and Kincaid took to the basketball court for a one-on-one showdown years in the making. Dribble, dribble, dribble. Let's go, Van. And as the memories of the high school days came rushing back, their friendly rivalry started to get a little unfriendly. Ooh, alright, he took out the suit. You know when Rene's serious, when he's got his sleeves up like that. The no hose bars match drew a crowd of ballers and neighbors from all around, marveling at what they saw. The seconds run down, the buzzer at the ready. Ooh, what a 3-pointer. Yo, he hit that from the parking lot. What? He's on the basketball court. There's no parking lot here. The nerd beat him. I can't believe it. But man, that blue-haired dude could really ball too. Shit, nothing I can do. Wait, when did the whole neighborhood get here? You, huh? I might have gone a little too into that one. So Big Bro pretty much beats him. I wonder if they've had like this rivalry in the high school days when they have done games like this and Big Bro Rene always beats him at everything. Damn man, I thought I had a chance there, but you had me locked down at the end. I do still practice on my days off. All that desk work will wreck my eyes after all. You held up pretty well yourself. Perhaps there's something to be said for the jack of all trades. Huh, jack of all trades. Master of none's better than the master of one. Been a while since anybody called me that. Takes me back to when I just joined whatever club I could for spare cash. You know, that ain't too far from the work I do now. Maybe that's how it started for me. That line of work suits you well, I'd say. In a way, I think school helped us all find our paths to walk. Elaine the Bracer, Van the Spriggan, and me. Not to sound like a broken record, but you really want to stick your nose in that business, huh? You're starting to get head in the face, Rene. You know that, right? You don't want to make Elaine even more worried than she already is. I'm well aware, trust me. And you could stand to take that advice too. You've got something self-destructive written on your face. I'm glad we got to see each other one last time. Good note to wrap things up on. Well, am I wrong? What no, I know well what lies ahead, and I know that it won't be pleasant. But I'll make sure not to get too detached from my bonds. I will always cherish the friendship. Don't you forget your dreams either, or why so many people gathered at that bistro to pay you back. You're special in your own right. Get a load of young master here handling our speeches like candy. But fine, if it helps you sleep at night, I'll watch myself. And I'll try not to bore you with my lectures going forward. I think I could use another round or two. Care to join me? Now you're speaking my language. The old friends made some light-hearted small talk over one last round of drinks. And after that, they went their separate ways into the night.
Seems you've grown a little. Maybe I can rest a little easier now.
And you've grown a lot as well, Rene, because you've given us another stage up, which is the max. 3 stars for a connection level. So this one says, the all-seeing childhood friend. The perfect one at that as well. I would have to say, Rene Kincaid, Big Bro, you are probably one of the best characters I've ever known that has actually had a good friendship. Your main duo. Probably there's actually more as well. But, you know, for now, in my mindset right now, Rene, you're definitely a 10 out of 10. So we actually have Kincaid's defense +5, and then Van's got defense +5. So, could it be possibly whereby, one, we're going to see more of Kincaid because we have gone the defense up even further, so we can actually use his new defense +5, or was this supposed to be too late that we were supposed to get this done beforehand to get the max connection level? But so good though. We got another one completed, got some new rewards here. And yeah, let's actually check out the nightlife of Edith. Let me check here as well. So the thing is that we can only travel to these 5 places. Blacklight District, Ubu District, and Dirk Memorial Park is off the table. Let's go into Owl Town first. Let's see what's in the bulletin board. We've got a new 4SPG, and it says, Dear Spriggan, there's something I'd like to tell you, Spriggan. Please decode this and arrive at the truth. I shall be raying. Anonymously requested. Last time we actually got an anonymous 4SPG was over back in Basel when we actually did that quest, or it was actually the main quest as well. Who actually gave it to it, which happened to be his actual researchers that was actually helping him. Was it the researcher? I can't remember what her name was, but it was one of those people that was helping out Gallahan with his project there that actually submitted that. The hell's this? Dear Spriggan? Doesn't look suspicious at least. Alright, my interest is piqued. I guess this message here must be the code it was telling me to look into. First task, go to the stable along the river upon which the injured iron steeds descend. Seems innocent enough. Don't know what they're after, but I'll play along for a bit and see what's up. So that is that. We're not gonna go there right away. We're gonna just look around and everything. What's going on here? So let's go up here first. Who we have here? It's Natalia and the cat. Well, I don't see you here often, Natalia. Now, who's a good kitty cat? You want some pats? I think you do. And of course, this cat is always like very defensive of everything, just always hissing at people. Oh, Killjoy, did I come on too strong? Or was he perhaps inviting me to follow him instead? Weehee. Well, considering he freaking hissed at you, no, he isn't. Oh, alas, he's just such a sourpuss. I have to at least earn his favor before I up and croak. What secrets is he hiding? Oh, you little tease, Atoria. You keep playing hard to get, and that only makes me want to tell you more. You're better at leading people on than I could ever hope to be. Teach me your ways, Master Atoria, I beg you. Honestly, I would go with Van's advice. Just leave the cat be. If the cat wants to be nice to you, the cat would know who you are. It's not like you just disappeared from the cat's vision and they will never know. Because once you have actually stumbled upon someone's life, they will definitely know who you are. So yeah. But for me now, it's time to actually go and see how Arusha's doing. It's always one of my favorite places in the game.
The goddess of the sky is always watching over us.
Oh, you've got something on your mind? I see. It doesn't seem to be troubling you, but it does concern you in a sense. Can't hide anything from you, can I? I just ran into an old face for the first time in a while, is all. That obvious I'm worked up. Man. I'm running a bit late today. I had some business to attend to this morning, but now that I'm here, I can lead you in a prayer for as long as you wish. Thanks much. Thanks much? Who says thanks much? The goddess walks with us as always. When you find yourself lost, you need only offer your prayer unto her. May the goddess smile upon you. Alright, so let's go and see the sister. Sister's in the office right now. Goodness me, tomorrow I'm visiting the great cathedral for a meeting in Bishop Nikolai's stead. He did tell me it was time I broadened my horizons. Well, I certainly can't let him down, can I? I'll give him my all. I can't deny I'm nervous, but it's a wonderful opportunity to experience higher church duties, so I need to rest up and ready myself. I'm sure this year's festival will be just wonderful. Bingo! Alrighty. So what do we have here? We got Margaret and Sheena. And that's all my shopping done. Thank you for your help, Sheena. No problem. So why did you buy so much, Mum? You know what? I don't think I've ever seen Sheena speak with her mum face to face like this. Because the festival's coming up, silly. And as per tradition, I'm cooking up dishes for the whole neighborhood. Alright, you do that every year. Why don't you try cooking something this year, Sheena? You could give it to someone you really like. Someone I really like, but, I know who she's referencing about. You don't have to think so hard about it. It can just be a friend. You're part of this neighborhood too, so sooner or later, you'll be taking part anyway. I know, I just know Harry's gonna get the wrong idea if I give him food I made myself. Maybe you don't like him that much? Do you try to say that is the case? You're a lucky girl, Anya. What's keeping me tied down all through the festival? Banquets, parties, all that crap. It's all a nightmare this time of year. You know you complain about this every year. They were saying, what, 200,000? If we get that many people at the festival, oh, don't even get me started. It's gonna be a nightmare. The real giveaway is the GDP. More money in people's pockets means more tourists at the festival. And they were saying the GDP rose 25% this year. Oh really? Then that means, yeah, using this index, you can calc figures here like so. Not the most likely friendship, but good for them. Yeah, because he was the one that taught her math when she was really young. We're still a bathhouse, you know? There's not a whole lot we can do to celebrate the festival outside of just doing the usual. That Tyro's reporter gave us a glowing review. That should help in the short term. We just might need to prepare for a big rush of customers as a result. I should probably get on that. Okay, I just want to talk to Huck now. Oh, we were just talking about the rise of pork barrel politics. It's really shifting the market around as of late. Wanna shoot the shit? Sorry, all that just flew over my head. Gonna have to pass. I'm with you as well, Van. But you know what? Since we're here, let's go and take a bath. It's gonna be on a lonesome solo, but I feel as though Van loves it best when he is by himself. You know, you can sit down, steam it up, reflect your thoughts as well. About so much has happened with yesterday as well. Especially with all those people coming around and in that chat lane. This is a good soak for Van right now.
I feel good as new.
Make sure you don't catch a cold.
It is new. Nice. All right. They got all those buffs. Let's go over here. Let's see. Because we did do this quest as well, this Force PG quest. I wonder if all of them are actually now getting to be like a family as usual. Because this is actually very different from usual. They're actually all eating together in dinner right here. Interesting. When? How long has it been since we last ate together, actually? I suppose I only have myself to blame. I've been crunching for years now. All of that just to be rewarded with a demotion. Am I really the real problem? No. Nope. Don't be feeling that. Well, dinner's ready. I know we have to talk this over with family, but how do we even begin to unpack it all? Especially when I'm the one who pushed Curtis that far. Just small baby steps. And eventually, you'll be able to be back as new. I don't get it. I know this is all my fault. I'm glad we avoided making this a police thing, but one wrong move and the entrance exam wouldn't have even mattered anymore. We've always been like this. How can we just change? There's always time to change. Everyone has the ability to change, regardless of whatever actions they do. You guys always have time to change. Do never feel as though you're always staggered in one position in your life. The talking happens. Time heals wounds, as they say. Harry looks super happy. He gets to play with Mr. Hawker all day. But then, does that mean he's not playing with us? I kinda wanted to play with him too. I wanna go to the festival with Harry. I wanna go to the festival with Harry. Tomorrow I'm inviting to go with me. What about Sheena? You wanna invite Sheena as well? Oh, it's Harry and Pop's turn now. Wait, really? You got time off for the Revolution Festival? Yes, I did. Work is still plenty busy, but I pulled some strings to get the festival off. So what do you say, Harry? Wanna hit the town with Dad? Yeah, for sure. I wanna hit the food stores. Dad's been working so much lately, I wonder if he can keep up with me. Haha, I gotta tell Mark and Sheena. They're probably gonna tag along too, aren't they? We didn't tell them about it, but well... I was off on business for quite a long while. I needed this break to decompress. All that constant work just isn't good for me, you know? It's been some time since I've seen Harry. I'm sure he has much to tell me, and I him. Oh, look who we got here, Paulette and Maxime. Thank you, Paulette. Truly, I really had a great time. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed yourself, even if the food wasn't mine. Is that so? That's too bad, huh? I would have loved some of your cooking. So, about the festival, I mean, do you want to maybe go with me? With you too, of course. May I have this date? I'm afraid I can't, sorry. I wouldn't mind if you showed Yum around at the festival, and I might just come along with you. Oh, geez, haha. Oh, that's fine by me. Oh, he actually had the balls to ask, and she agreed, sorta. He's got a real marathon ahead of him. I have to keep an eye on how he does. Yeah, she's still hurt by what's happened between them two from some long ago, but at the same time, again, as I said, little baby steps, and she will just recover just fine with Maxime. As long as Maxime actually takes the appreciation of Yum, because that's his daughter as well, then it should be fine. Thank you, Paulette. I'll make the best day of her life. Aw, don't go crying just yet. You better not pass that habit on to Yum, okay? Right, I'll make sure of it. Don't blame her for being rid of him. Dude's got a lot of ground to make up. Yeah, so pretty much, Paulette is the one on giving him the leash effect. He pretty much has to obey whatever she does for her to be satisfied that it can be an actual relationship in the future there. Still drinking? Hell yeah, I am. We still got some of the booze from Hire stashed to work through. And I think there's still some of that meat left from the party we had with the prince. That should still be plenty tasty leftover. Oh, nice. Man, that party really was something else thinking back on it. Tell me about it. Just a ragtag band of misfits having the time of their lives together. But you know, I don't mind parties like that. Me and the boys back in Langport, we live to party and party to live. Good times, those were. What do you say? Want to round up some folks for round 2? Come on, you still got some youth left in you, right? Yeah, no, I get ya, but it ain't happening. Well, fine, Killjoy, have it your way. I'll just drink by my lonesome. But do I have to though? I've got a lucky lady or two on the mind. Maybe I'll hit up my favorite joint. Well, whoever you bring over, you better not cause any trouble together, got it? Hey, Zeus. You excited, boy? Still hyped up from the party, I imagine. Let's see what we have here. Wow, I don't know how to play, but you two look like you're really good at it. Oh, is it your turn, Grandpa? If I were the king, I'd do that. Well, that is hardly fair. You have a general assisting you. She's got a good head on her shoulders. I'm excited to play against her when she grows up. Oh, you guys are playing chess. I don't know how you play this game, but it looks cool. Mom is so slow. She said she was gonna see him off, but what's taking her so long? Huh. Yeah, I guess when we tried to teach her during the free time, she still didn't get all the rules by it, but she did her best job around her as well. Well, I'll be damned. I knew you were hiding something, but you're pretty good. I used to be top 8 in amateurs, and you've got me on the back foot. It's been a while since I had a match this good. Don't sell yourself short, Sir Victor. You would put many a knight to shame. You may even be able to hold your ground against the commander. Really now, I'd love to sit down with them someday. Just how high is he rated? Well, at least they're having a good time. Oh, Van, care to join us? Nah, I'm good. I'll just drag you down. I knew the old guy enjoyed chess, but I never mastered the type. I count myself lucky to have found so worthy an opponent. Now then, what say you do this gambit?
This feels relaxing.
This might be the turning point of the whole match. I can play it safe, or I can make a big push. So we actually added that to the menu. Let me see the items.
Already. Get out there.
I see this is also another thing, mills.
Already.
Has this always been here? Well, it's here now. There's no one really at the back here. Let's see, I guess there's a couple more people at the top here. Esmeralda really can't handle a liquor. You think she'd stop, but alas. Yeah, have some more. Jeez, can you get home by yourself at least? Hee, of course, no problem. But home though, nah, I'm staying at your place, catcher. Stop it, seriously, Van's here too. No, I'm not. I say I'll let her crash at your place, better than trying to find a hotel. That really doesn't help. Come on, Ezra, you can walk. Let's move. Hold me niche and tight, and maybe I'll make it. Adios, Amae. You're a handful sometimes. As a result of gross alcohol consumption, Esmeralda cannot walk unassisted. Probability of the hangover the following morning 90%. Few recommends drinking 1 liter of water tonight. Yeah, I don't know too much about alcohol, of like what's the solution to kind of rub it down. If it is water and whatnot. That's good to hear. Let me see if there's anyone else around here. Let me go up the stairs even more. Oh, someone in here. Oh, it's Fairy. Oh yeah, I got Fee's number before she left. We were talking about doing the rounds together during the festival. Guess I know what I'm doing for the day. It's kind of weird, hee. We're not really friends, but we're more than acquaintances now. She knows a lot about Ida too, so I want to get to know her better. I don't know if there is a between acquaintances or friends. It's either your acquaintance or your friends. I would actually kind of summarize that you guys are friends. because you both can actually share discussions about talking with Ada and the Jaegers group as well. Did I actually try out this combat sim? I think I have already.
Activating Virtual Combat Simulator, beta version.
We do need to check up on this more often because of the fact that this is the finale chapter, and yeah, nothing has changed here, so we can actually turn off the simulator here. But yeah, the simulator would have been great if it was extra stuff. Like, there's a couple of little niche rewards here and there from it, from what I remember, because I think we got an accessory or two from it. But other than that, if you try to repeat the stuff that you've done before, you don't really get any extra rewards from it. So it might just be one of those game achievements things. Like, it's either you get achievement from external application sources like Steam, Microsoft, and Sony, or like the actual in-game achievements that the game has. Yes, Mom, I get it. I promise I'll be back in time for New Year's. I'll go ahead and talk to Grammy. What? You already told her? Why wouldn't I? You already went off? Gallivanting over to Erasion without even telling us. And not to mention, what about the tabloids have been saying about you? Do you even have the slightest idea of how worried they've been over you? Oh, I can explain. Just make sure you get all of your affairs in order and tidy yourself up before you come here, understand? By the way... Oh, by the by. You know, this is the second time in this game's dialogue they say, by the by. If there's a special someone you just getting serious with, you can totally bring them over with you if you want. Your mom won't mind. Mom, give me a break. You're asking the impossible. Sounds like an important family call. I won't butt in. From the sound of it, she's talking to her mom. As far as I know, she was a fair actress and the second Grimcat. Tough nut to crack. Her grandma's probably worse though. She was a chanson singer and the first Grimcat. Wouldn't want to mess with her. You realize I have better things to do with my life, right? Like, I don't know, my career as the biggest movie act? Excuse me? What do you mean? Look for someone at work? You're not seriously expecting me to do that. Again, it's not really advisable to be dating your people there. Okay, I guess I can't go out there. Let's move down and let's go somewhere else. So Anya's is already gone. She's already took the train home, so we're not be able to speak to her right now.
How is it this late?
Figures this is the hotspot. All the traffic just had to run right by the old lady's shop. Huh. Nothing I can do about that. Yeah, you again? What do you want? You're not the boss of me. I can do whatever I want, so get lost. Alright, so let's speak to Mommy. Mommy Brenda for Eddie's incompetence. Montmartre was completely booked tonight, I heard. I'm glad you guys get to relax, now that the wrath fears died down a bit. I get the feeling this year's festival is gonna be a real barn burner, so you gotta rest up and recharge your batteries while you can. Oh, so this is a new one here? Now then, that should get me through the festival. What is Eddie up to actually? He's been going out a lot recently. He said he had some kind of idea, but he wouldn't tell me what.
Looking is always free, you know.
It is free, and it is gonna be free for me to say
Come back for more anytime.
and leave you. that's it, really. I'm guessing the next person here. Oh, I thought it was gonna be Gin over here, but instead it's Raymond. I get to see Jess perform live tonight. First time in ages. I could barely even sleep last night. I can't help it. I'm just too excited. Gotta make sure I'm all ready. Maybe I should prepare a little surprise for him. Oh yeah, hopefully we can actually get to see him as well perform tonight. What do you mean by that? I mean, that's just how I feel. I want to make you happy. I owe both to you so much for helping me get here, so that's why. Sorry, forget it, I'm rambling. No, Jess, you can tell me what's on your mind. Oh, this is awkward. None of my business anyway. Good luck, lovebirds. Yeah, he should be fine. When he confesses to her, she'll say yes. Now this part looks great, doesn't it? The decoration people are really dragging their feet. If they take any longer, I'm lighting a fire under somebody's ass. I'll be fine, I'm sure. We still have 3 more days. You really don't have to be so much of a slave driver about it. Can't help it. It's either them or the neighborhood association, and those guys are even worse. Ben, you can help out later. You young folks gotta do your part. I'm not taking more work for free, lady.
Alrighty.
Well, I need help, and it's either you or the neighborhood association. Can't trust them for nothing, so you it is. I know you ain't got nothing else to do, Van. Can't talk your way out of this one. I mean, I didn't even say no. Just, can you get off my ass first? Let's see now. So we've gone through all of this. I don't think we went into the shop over there, right? So we missed out one shop. The Orbo shop? That's the Orbo shop I'm looking at right there. Across this street.
Welcome. Thanks for stopping by.
Huh, didn't I bump into this guy in Long Line? Erasian too, actually. I'm home. How you kids been doing? Dad? Wait, Dad? This is the dad here? Wait, did he always look like that? I'm her. How could you forget your dear father's face? It hasn't been that long, has it? Well, you were gone for a whole year, Dad. You sent that letter saying you'd be home soon, 3 months ago. Where the heck were you? Would it really have killed to keep in touch more often? I mean, seriously, 3 months or nothing, as if you died or... Wait, don't you guys have Zephyrs to contact to each other? My boy's wise beyond his years. He sounds like a baron already. Maybe if you got us some souvenirs, that'll sweeten the deal. Or let us keep some of your loot, maybe. My word, you kids are harsh. I suppose I do owe it to you for being away for so long. C'est la vie. Now gather around for Papa Farnakoff's show and tell. I've got quite the assortment for you today, curated for my year-long trip. Whoa! Apples didn't fall from hit the tree, huh?
Yo.
Oh, no, didn't I see you on my last trip? Oh hey, didn't think you were from the neighborhood. Indeed I am. I've actually heard about you in the letters my kids send me. You're a Spriggan, yes? I hope they're not too big a thorn in your side, huh? To live and breathe metal. That is the way of the repairman. I turned my back for 1 second, my kids are full-fledged tradesmen. Oh, well I guess I turned my back for a year actually. Wahahaha. This time he went from the Free Cities all the way to Mulia Archipelago just to get his hands on some vintages. He's really committed, I'll give him that. I guess I can't complain. Now we get to eat dinner together for the first time in ages. Do I need to talk to you again? No, I do not. I need to talk to Rebecca now. Now this is the stuff. Antiques, wear part, supremacy, justice. I want all the techies. She thinks she might have forgotten how to speak. So let's check out, and is everyone looking to... No. So he's not looking to shop. Let's see for Chris over here.
Do you know what you want?
The gift has been sold out. I don't need to get any of that. Let me check in the bargain bin. The droplets are all tied in together for the finale chapter, and I'm gonna save my money not to use that. So let me check with Rebecca now.
Ask me anything.
She has all of the quartz here, and I'm not really looking to assist myself yet with these quartz, but I'm just checking if there's anything different from before, which has not been so. Custom, exchange. Oh yeah, let me exchange all these ones. So make an extra 22,000. So I need a lot of mirror because each of my weapons I want to buy is an average of 8,000 mirror. 8,000 mirror times 8 would be 64,000 mirror. So that's how much mirror I need. So currently I have about 65,000 mirror, sorry. I'm gonna get a couple more and then I can actually buy those weapons for people. But yeah, it is gonna be very pricey though, what we have here. So the shop is done. I'm just looking at anything else I need to do before I move on. I can't talk with Judith upstairs. That's the one in the yellow dot, and then that's it. So let's go with that one. So Old Town here. Wait, they said there's something more to do in this Old Town here?
What's next?
Wait a moment. I'm gonna just check somewhere else. I'm gonna go Riverside first. That's what I'm gonna do.
Off we go.
Then do that main event later. So this is gonna be open. This is gonna be where Jess's concert is right now. Today's Jess' big day. He'll be debuting his first major label single live today. If he makes it, that is. He's actually running late. I got a bad feeling about this. We don't sell this much every day, and Jess isn't the type to no call, no show, right? Okay.
Hey there, what'll it be?
And all the shops have been ticked off here, so I don't need to get anything else extra. Okay. Let's go to Bimari's place first.
Well, if it isn't Van.
Oh, look what we have here. We got Ren, Direwolf, and Bimari sitting in the same spot here. Pleasure to see you again, Van. Good on you for coming, darling. We just got started here, and I'm on my way out. Come on, Arkwright. Why not join us for a little chat? Haven't seen you since Erasion. I bet we got loads to catch up on. How about no? We had our fun, but I ain't looking to make friends. My thanks go as far as you sending over the full payment for the Erasion gig. The boss enjoyed himself a fair bit. Don't be surprised if you see a neat little bonus come your way. He was gonna pay you anyway, whether you figured out his plan or not. Oh, but if he hadn't, Dan here would have sadly found himself too indisposed to enjoy his paycheck. The heck is his problem? You look like a saint by comparison. Bastard didn't even care about all those lives, did he? Like Retsy and I was saying, the guy's pure poison. That Dantes though, now there's a real son of a bitch. Boss is an illegal of his own, even when compared to an Angus? No, you're joking. Oh, I feel faint. I'm not sure how much more I can take hearing from before my heart gives out. Well, I'm no saint. It's a small comfort knowing I don't quite compare to the heights of this madman. Poor lapdog, you sure do love pulling at your master's leash. It'll slip right out of his hands soon enough. Please keep me far, far away from that business whenever that happens. My, this info is solid good. Too bad I have to keep mum about it, or I might not enjoy my life for much longer. True. You don't really want to, dabble on the direwolf here. This guy is no joke. Are there walking disaster of a man and the golden butterfly in Edith? Who knows? I haven't heard of him since Erasion. Probably out reporting to the big boss. Don't get comfortable though. Can't imagine they're gonna keep away for long. This year's Revolution Festival is shaping up to be quite the spectacle, huh? Son of a bitch. It's been the talk of the town as of late. Do you mean about Carvard finally overtaking Erebronia in terms of sheer power? President Graham Hart is many things, but a born man he is not. That's one way of putting it. By the way, when you going back to the dorms of Anya's, shouldn't you be studying or something? A lot more interesting stuff to do with life than hang out with this bag of bones. Watch it, Arkwright. Walter reached out to me right after I arrived. He has some information I'm interested in hearing, so I figured a meetup would be worthwhile. And you needn't worry. I made sure to file the proper curfew extension so I can stay out as late as I please. The hell kind of score are they even running in there? Calm yourself, Van, darling. No need to get your panties in a bunch. It's not like I'm taking her drinking or anything, so don't worry about that. Feels like you're taking her for a drink from that. Alright. Time to kick back and get some proper R&R. I see that bunch are up to their usual tricks. He sure knows how to keep things lively. There's no need to worry about me. I'll be heading home shortly. Good job of work today. Would you be up for a drink? How about no? Especially if it'll get you home sooner. You're gonna worry Anyas if you keep this up, you know. Now I just need to talk to Benmari. Can I just speak to you? Sometimes weirdly in this game, when people are so coozed up together, it's hard to kind of just find the right spot to just speak to them. You should tuck in early today, Van. Get some nice rest and relaxation in. Better keep yourself in tip-top shape. There's a lot for us to look forward to. You said it. Lot to look forward to. Right. You see if Benmari has more to say. Nope. I'm gonna actually check the shop, and nothing else to be updated here. And of course, the jukebox is just an old jukebox. And I was always wondering, like, every time I go to a certain game when there's a jukebox, they usually have to play music, like the actual soundtrack of the game. This one is just a dud. It keeps on saying the same thing throughout all the chapters. It's just an old jukebox. Maybe that could have been implemented into the game and they just forgot like this. It's like, hey, we gotta have to release the game now. Forget about the jukebox idea. We tried everything, but nothing beats some good old fried food. Carbs are the way to go, nothing bad for the soul than some good fried chicken, and a bit to wash it all down. Still gotta nail the flavor on it, maybe needs some more vinegar. No, you're thinking too small. How about we add some sides to it, like a salad combo? Hey, that idea ain't half bad. You might be onto something here. Dang, does she ever slow down? I barely just hired her and she's already planning many items, but we're headed in the right direction, I'd say. We'll see what customers think of the new menu tomorrow. Gotta hand it to her though, Primo's enthusiasm is downright infectious. Girl's a firecracker. Alright, let's see Gordon. Nothing.
For you. Well,
Yummy!
Alright, let's go and check out Shino's place. Is that Lodi and Selma having a pint of a beer together here? How about a toast? I know the festival isn't until tomorrow, but it feels appropriate. Cheers, I'm grateful for the turn my life has taken, broadening my horizons. It's been so much fun. But most of all, I'm grateful I met you, Lodi. Could have said it better myself. Cheers to new friends. Speaking of which, do you have any plans for the Revolution Festival, Selma? Oh, yeah. Wait, no. I don't have anything to going on. Why do you ask? That's a relief to hear. What do you say we go out together? I guarantee you it's gonna be a whole lot more fun than go alone. What are you, serious? I mean, of course. I'd love to go with you. You mean you, me, festival, we go, have a good time? Kettle corn, yes, I'm glad you said yes, but are you okay? You look a little red there. Oh, sorry, gotta go. Be seeing you, Selma. I'll hit you up later so we can plan it all out. Yeah, definitely. Just let me know. Everything's peachy here. She got really excited when I invited her to the Revolution Festival. I guess she's really looking forward to it. All my friends said they'll be working during the festival. I'm so glad Selma and I are friends. After all, the Revolution Festival is all about spending time with your bodies. I'm hoping we can join up with some of my friends later on. What's a festival without friends? I'm sure Selma would agree with me. No way. Was Lodi planning on inviting me this whole time? He's such a dreamboat, so chill, so relaxed, doesn't throw a hissy fit at the drop of a hat. Ooh, my ex would be eating his heart out. Yeah, you know, Selma, you should look into Lodi here. You both like to discuss different hobbies and topics throughout your time in Riverside, and he's been a kind of chill guy to be talking with. Give him a chance, will you, Selma? Dingo. Just you watch, I'll become... Look at you getting wasted all by your lonesome. At least she's got what it takes to make her as far as the after party. Sorry for the hassle, Shino. Want me to look after her? Don't worry about it. Let her sleep. Mario's pouring a lot of work today. I say she's earned it. I heard you two found Dingo's notebook. Sure did. Couldn't have done it if Dingo hadn't laid it out for us so well, though. Did everything in style right until the end. Sounds like Dingo, right? Care for a drink? Here's a sidecar. A little on the sweet side. On the house, of course. Consider it my congratulations for a job well done. Dingo's favorite drink, yeah? Much appreciated. Cheers to the pretty boy. You'll get the scoop. Cheer up, Dingo.
lady.
Yeah, she's in a dreamlike mind. She's still dreaming of Dingo. I'll wake her shortly and call a camp for her if she needs one. Good night, Van. And do remember to take it easy once in a while. Will do. Thanks, Sheena.
Hello.
Shino, I wish you had the goods here for me, but no, you don't. I've already done all of those. So we actually covered this side. Let's go to the other side. The other side, of course, the main part of it is the golf place. So we actually get to see Jennifer and her pops talking their things out. Because recently when we actually talked to Jennifer, she actually had a new place. I mean, not a new place, a new spin of her car. She actually got some new upgrades. It's sad to about this though. I hope that we actually get to fight and race against the Golden Bloods, because I really want that rematch. All right, everyone. Hans passed inspection. Jennifer will be joining us right before we start, and she'll be coming with a total beast in tow. So look forward to that. Got it. Then let's get out of there. And no accidents, you hear? Oh, Downey having problems with his car here? Or is he just revving it? Hell yeah, I'm feeling like a million mirror. We're going full throttle today. Jennifer is one of the best drivers on the team. She's the real deal. Wonder just how fast she'll fly once her car's in top shape. I know, I'm looking forward to seeing it. Go to the stable along the river upon which the injured iron steeds descend. That's gotta be the body shop, yeah? Well, I'm here. Now what? Hey, Jennifer. Van's here. There you are. Good on you for solving that riddle. You put up the request then? Oh, no, not me. Just heard through the grapevine what was going on and offered to lend a hand. No way I wasn't gonna pitch in. Pitch into what? Be straight with me here. Huh, you can leave all the questions for later. You took the subway here, yeah? I assume your car's gonna be in its usual garage. Mind if I go get it? That came out of nowhere. You all sure have a key already, since this is where I bring my car to get serviced. What are you up to though? Nothing bad, surprise. You're getting a nice free car rush on your dear truck. Uncle here is gonna give it his best shot too, so we're gonna give it nice and shiny. Oh, okay. Thanks for the offer. Oh, out of nowhere though. I definitely like that, but let me pay for it. Nothing scares me more than free stuff. Hey, absolutely not, it's fine. Don't look at a gift car wash in the water, but seriously, we don't need your money. Gonna split a job right there of not looking suspicious, you know? Look, Van, don't play hard to get here. You all know it's a thing. Client's already paid in full. So just shut up and get your car washed. Client. Who the hell puts up an order like this? But fine, since you insist, I'll leave you to it. Great, let me go get her. Uncle, better get your butt in gear while I'm away for the best car wash ever. If I gotta. Jennifer immediately left for Old Town. When she returned, she did so with Van's pickup truck, bringing it to the shop. I know there's trust that this is his mechanic, but a copy of his keys? Really? I don't know. I feel as though, like, you know, your car possession should be your responsibility, Van, for you to drive it to their place. Not for them to have a copy of your key to drive it to you, even though you 100% trust them. Okie dokie, your baby's here. Leave it to us. She'll shine so bright you won't even need to turn on the headlights. She'll get a nice new waterproof wax finish on the outside and a nice and thorough vacuuming on the inside. And don't you worry about all the small details. Uncle's gonna handle the real delicate parts. Excuse you. Thanks for giving her the works. Might not need to polish myself in a while with all that. You won't regret it. Always nice to work on a car as nice as yours. Well, I suppose I have to give you this now. Yeah, get going to the next place while we clean your car. Next, wait, there's more? Second task. On the gateway to our fair capital lies a merchant whose store carries varieties for every man. Reach him to accomplish this task. Another riddle, and this one ain't easier than the last one. I'm sure you have questions, and I can't answer any of them. So don't bother asking and go solve the riddle instead. Fine, guess I have to head to the next spot then. Thanks a bunch, you two. Have a good one. I don't get it. What's the point in getting my car washed? What's this client of theirs up to? But with Jennifer and Bradley in on this, it can't be that bad, right? No point in worrying now. If I want an answer, I'm probably gonna have to find my ones myself.
Here's a request from one of our listeners.
Wait, let me just talk to Jennifer here. Let me see what she has to say. I'm gonna give your truck a new wax finish. Get ready to see her shine better than ever. Don't mind to me if you can't figure it out. Get along then, off to the next shop with you.
What'll it be? Come again.
Alrighty, so that one's done. We got another new task to actually jump into, but before we do that, let's go into the chapel here. Laksha finally fell asleep. It was really sudden. The exhaustion might have finally caught up to him. Though small, I'm grateful he's able to find some respite and sleep. I'm providing him with some medication to help soothe him once he wakes up. I just hope it can help, even a little. Likewise, I'll be there for him however I can from here on. Things will eventually start looking up. At least he's not alone and will still have Kana with him. I've prescribed some medication to help soothe Laksha's mind. It's certainly not enough, not that much, no. That boy is going through so much right now. We must hold steadfast for him and support him through these trying times. Laksha is asleep in the dormitory thanks to the medicine Father Manshaw gave him. Don't worry about him, I'll be sure to look after him. Both Kana and the guild will be looking after him as well. I truly believe that Laksha will one day be able to move on from this tragedy. Dad couldn't make it today, but he said he can come celebrate Festival Day with us at the temple. It's been a long time since we left Elsim. I'm really excited to spend the festival with everyone. Citizens of Central Eastern descent come to this temple to celebrate during the Revolution Festival. I'm still new around these parts, so it's nice getting a chance to experience something familiar. Can't properly celebrate if you're not comfortable. After all, you can't properly enjoy it otherwise.
Well,
And with them to be down here, the office is gonna be empty here. Not so much about it, nothing too special in the chapel right now. And let's go to the next place. Oh, the next place of the clue is gonna be in Station Street, yeah? Alrighty.
Off we go.
Let's see what we got here. How much people's gonna be around? It's gonna be less people right now. Oh, here's Giordano. Hey, just wanted to let you know we got Dingo's notebook back. Glad to hear it. It's worth hanging on to. I came across all kinds of people when I was still dealing in shading stuff, but seeing Dingo off in Creole is gonna stick out in my mind for the rest of my life. Always up to the straight and narrow, a guy with principles, that one, ever since I known him really. It ain't hard to imagine him being like that since he was long. Starting to feel like a good time to go out for drinks. What do you say? You join me, big boy. Gonna pass on that one, maybe some other time. I know you're just messing with me. Come on, let's have some fun. I was hoping to drink one on Dingo's name. Lot of brothers in need of a ride today, huh? It's a tough being popular, you know the feeling, I'm sure.
Guess it's time for me to leave.
Okay, Melissa's having a big one tonight. Good job me, you totally smashed today's quota. Wait, did she actually get it done? Because I remember she was talking about that she needed to reach a certain target sales and then she can relax for the rest of the month. My boss has been real happy at how awesome my sales figures have been lately. At this rate, I'm gonna get that end of the year vacation guaranteed. Well, congrats, Melise. I know she used to be very complainy in the very beginning about her boss, but nowadays when I talk to Melise, she's very just happier, and I like that. I like that Melise is, you know, getting everything done on her side. She'd be able to get the vacation she wanted. That's all good. Notes and requests are strewn across the bulletin board. Doesn't look like there's any good info here. It's really packed out here. This might be the busiest Revolution Festival we've had yet. We need to be on our highest alert. Some crook might want to try infiltrating the capital while we're all distracted. I don't expect that to happen, but we must remain vigilant regardless. Okay.
Now then. Oh, it's Mummy and Dora, my favorite duo. Erin's took so long today it's already late. But mine is much stronger now, and she hasn't been complaining as much. Don't know where she gets all that energy from. Even I'm tired. She's growing up so nicely. Mommy gets tired quickly when she's shopping. That's why I said we should take a break, teehee. Yeah, kids have a lot of full of energy, for sure. But it's nice though that she's realized that by communicating with Dora more rather than telling her what to do, she actually starts listening. So that is really the good point about their relationship right there. Elon's been thinking of setting up another stop out of nowhere, as if this place wasn't hard enough to manage, but I've been doing so well enough handling things by myself. I just wish he had any idea how hard it really is. He's too easygoing. Sure, he has his occasional breakthroughs, but that's the extent of his genius. It annoys me just thinking about it. We recently got into an argument about it. Yeah, he's really a knack of this sort of deal, that I can't deny, but I always just end up feeling like trash after the fact. Okay, after the fact, and then it just stops.
I can handle any maintenance. Thanks for being such a good customer.
Getting ready for the Revolution Festival is when it really dawns on you is that the year is almost over. I've only been working here part-time for 3 months, to be fair, but that only means I still have a lot of room to improve. I have to live up to this store's reputation. Yeah, okay, so that's the same thing.
What'll you have today?
Alright, all the gifts are done.
Thanks for coming.
And there's no more extra Zifa covers. I feel as though maybe that, you know, with costumes, Zifa covers, they're all mainly you have to get through DLCs and extras rather than just rewards in-game. Because yeah, I haven't gotten any extra rewards of costumes and whatnot from just going through these chapters here. I mean, I got different hair colors, that's about it, as we going on with new characters. Carlo gave me a real earful yesterday when I suggested starting a new business. Told me it wasn't a coincidence this shop was as successful as it was, that it was the work of all the employees here. And he's right about that. I've been focusing on the wrong things. That's not the kind of suggestion I can make on the rim.
Do you have any preferences? Thanks for coming in.
Preferences, nah. Good work of today's performance. Not 100% perfect, but the audience liked it. I think we did good. We have to practice so we can nail a big performance during the Revolution Festival. Oh, Sailor, come on, quit it with all the business talk. Relax for a moment and toast with me to the success with Review's debut performance. Yeah, you're right. Let's go and celebrate our future success. Yeah, I just know it's going to work out for us. We're gonna kill it with our debut performance. I know a lot hinges on our debut performance, yeah, but I believe in us. As long as we're together, we'll make the impossible possible. We gave it all in today's performance. We just have to keep it up for the first day. Yeah, I'll be rooting for you guys. Our group of review will disband if the label doesn't see numbers they like. We can't let that happen, so we'll make our debut a success. They'll see the true potential behind us. If we can't do it, then no one can. And I'm sure of it now. Yep, I like that. Hope you guys can do it. Okay, he's actually in a usual spot now. The Boston Institute of Science professors have all been invited to the Revolution Festival this year. I'm aware that Professor Hamilton wasn't present last year, nor a few years before that. It's her first time attending in a while. I did hear they're planning on unveiling new weaponry, that with which Professor Konkai himself was involved in developing. Weaponry is not one of my areas of interest, but I'm nevertheless intrigued to see the fruits of his labor. Okay.
I see.
Okay, so we can't really do anything else in the Oval Cafe, so let's get ourselves out of here. And let's go to the guild. There's apparently one person in the guild right now. I'm assuming it's gonna be the receptionist to be talking with here. Reports just come in from Luca, the receptionist for the Eurasian branch. Everything's got real complicated real fast, but negotiations were underway to help things get under control. She used all resources available to her to prevent the worst case scenario from unfolding. She really did a wonderful job there. Luca, my granddaughter, has been heartbroken over not being able to prevent what happened in Krill Village, but she did a good job where she could. Krill tragedy isn't something she should shoulder by herself. Yeah, that's it, really. Right, or is these two people here? Yeah, that's it. So no other bracers to be talking with tonight here. I guess it's probably because of that big party that we had last night.
It's so convenient.
They're not actually over here. They're probably just resting right now. They're testing the festival's lighting tonight. This is totally gonna be post-worthy. Can't wait for the lights to become rolling in. I really don't understand what the heck you're on about sometimes. Oh, actually, I forget to mention that I did get one ticket to the EGC. What? Why didn't you say that earlier? Come on. What were you biting your tongue for? I can't believe you. That's like mind-blowing. Wait. Pump the brakes there a little. It wasn't even a minute ago that you were getting all depressed on me. This is the EGC we're talking about. The EG frickin' C. Think about all those models and actresses you'll get to meet. Ooh, this is so exciting. And also the day of the festival too, yeah? This is so hype. It's like an assignment saps all away of mine in an instant. I've talked to loads of people from this company, but nothing's clicking. It's a prestigious place and all the higher-ups seem so nice. I don't know what to say no, definitely, but I don't know. And I'm lost. In the streets and in general, man, I wish I knew. Yeah, you're always lost, Clutch. You're always here.
One bullet can change your fate. Catch a revival showing of the smash.
Alright, let's see the second question. On the gateway to our fair capital lies a merchant whose stores carries varieties for every man. That's gotta be the department store, yeah? What am I supposed to do here? Are you happy to be Mr. Van Arkwright, sir? Ah, yeah, that's me. I see. Ahem. Congratulations, sir. You are precisely the 333rd customer to visit our store today. Allow me to present you with a gift in honor of this moment. Sure. It's an all-expenses paid invitation to a bathing facility in Trion Tower. Massages included too, so I believe it would be a fine way to rest away your weariness. Wait, what? Since when was it a thing to give out stuff this fancy just for wandering in at the right time? Is it not to your liking, sir? No, it ain't that. It sounds amazing, trust me. Aha, then please accept it with our blessing. Allow me to give this to you too. Another riddle, huh? Last task. Reach the place in the business district where 3 pillars stand and you can hear the rushing water. I'll await you there. This is the last one, huh? Well, I'll leave you to enjoy the rest of your evening. That's 2 unexpected but awesome gifts I've got now. What's my client's aim here? To put me in the debt? Get me to let my guard down? Man, I've still got no clue, but I guess I might as well see this through to the end.
We hope you enjoy.
Okay. So let's actually check out the department store. Oh, is that?
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm not sure what to pick.
Please.
A practical gift might be the way to go, something she'll get use of rather than something that won't last. Hey, Rosette, you're out too, huh? Oh, Mr. Arkwright, hello there. Surprised to see you here. Are you on patrol tonight? Yeah, night's still young after all. You shopping around for a gift? Hee I am. It's for one of my Marduk colleagues in ORED. Her birthday is next month. A co-worker from Marduk, she's also a concierge. She is indeed, one of the very best too. She's primarily in charge of operations in the 3 cities. In fact, I believe you met her when you were sent to ORED for tactics lessons. Oh yeah, that's that perky woman that was for helping me. You must be that Spriggan dude I keep hearing about. If you're looking for Rosette, you're fresh out of luck, but don't fret, cause I'm taking her place for a few weeks anyway. Security Chief Kasim's training is gonna take you to hell and back, but I'm sure you'll live. And if not, then I'll be there to pick up your remains. Those warnings did not do Kasim's training justice. Shit was real though, but she was of great help. Has quite an eye for details. Hee, that's her, right? She's a real my circumstances despite the state I'm in. She's always incredibly patient and has stuck with me throughout my practical tests. More than just a colleague, she's a dear friend. She sounds like she's pretty great. Sad to say, I'm probably the wrong person to ask if you want help picking a gift for a woman. We're only doing half a day tomorrow, so take all the time you need picking out a gift. Thank you. Make sure you get some rest too. That's nice. Got a little friend at her side there that's been helping out in Marduk places there. Very cute. I don't think I'll quite pick anything tonight. Her birthday is still ways off. But I think I'll take another look around before I head home. Hope you have a lovely evening, Mr. Arkwright.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
What happened to Krill is a tragedy that will forever weigh on me. But we can't let that hold us back forever. We gotta live our lives for them too. Food demands always skyrocket right before the festival. We're used to it now though, so we always stock on additional supplies from Krill. My friend being able to hook us up this time with produce from ORED has been a lifesaver. I think she mentioned visiting for the Revolution Festival. That might be the perfect time to thank her for it.
I'm proud of all my wares. It's been a pleasure.
You're proud of it, but it's still the same stuff though. Alright, let's actually chat with Leon here. A lot has happened this year, but we're on the last stretch now. If the stars align, I might be able to open up on my own business next year, and by the stars I mean Mirror. I get ya. Heard of them finally cutting off war reparations. I'm worried it might lead to a recession. Cutting all that cash flow's gonna have some repercussions. It's as it's easy just to say no. The pharmaceuticals industry's been growing lately, even Vern's getting on it, with this new company of theirs just getting started. Maybe I should snoop around a little. They're just not open to the public, so now's a good time as ever. I wouldn't get my hopes up.
Does anything catch your eye? I hope I see you again.
If you're looking for Kaina, I sent her home early. She needs some time to herself. I know things will get only busier with the festival coming up, but it's a much needed break. Right now, there's not the time to be worrying about other stuff. Much as I want to know what's up with Armada's weapons popping up in the marketplace, plus whatever Marduk and Zekdoms are up to. They're shady as hell. I don't trust it. And me neither.
I take pride in all my merch. You better take care of it.
Yeah, we're actually near to the end of this game though. We're on the final chapter here, and I'm just doing some nightlife talking with people and just doing some side questing as well, just to check of how it's going. But yeah, next week's gonna be like a different week of lots of new games coming up. Been a while since I got the chance to buy some stock from repair shops and black market dealers. I did happen to hear a survivor of Krill's been working at Funders. Mighty awful. What happened there? I feel sorry for the lass. It's the kind of ruin even revenge can't heal. You don't just bounce back from something so awful.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm not the most spotless person here, but I still feel just awful for her. Can't imagine what she's going through. These indiscriminate attacks are just unforgivable.
Invite everyone to come and see for
I've got some fine.
Oh, I don't need any of these.
Best come again soon.
But yeah, still people are talking so much about what happened in Krill Village, which is understandable before the Revolution Festival does come up. Everyone's seeking new investments for the upcoming Revolution Festival. It's nice seeing an every year occurrence still present. Tensions are easing. I thought about running a promotional campaign for Eurasian designer clothing this winter. No one from the fashion industry got arrested, thankfully, but stock prices in Eurasian have been plummeted regardless due to everything. I'd be delighted in lending my own support to our partners in the clothing industry to help rectify the public's opinion.
We hope you enjoy shopping with us.
Everyone's seeking new investments for the upcoming. I think I just read this, yeah. I don't think she had anything different to say there.
Thank you for coming.
But yeah, it's just upcoming festival talk for a lot of these NPCs right now.
We await your next visit.
Is the rooftop open as well from here?
Visiting the Weston department store.
I'll leave the interior design to someone more capable. I'll focus on deliveries, but those look like they're on track as well. Though I think I have an idea to appeal to tourists. I'll leave the smaller details to those closer to those running the event. Our main focus this time is garnering interest and making it enjoyable. Everything's on track thanks to everybody's efforts. I'm so proud of all the hard work everyone's put in.
Limited edition.
It hasn't been an easy year, but that's the more reason to end it with a bang and make this Revolution Festival the best one yet. It'd be wonderful if the festival went without a hitch. It'll take some weight off everyone's shoulders. We're still working on the rooftop area. My hope for it is that it'll be a popular lounge area. Sweet. I would love to see a lounge area. My husband said he'd be home late tonight, but he sent me the sweetest letter and, hey Marguerite, I got this vibe from you earlier, but I was wondering, you don't actually like your husband, do you? Huh? What kind of question is that? Is it hard to imagine I love my husband for his thoughtfulness and kindness and not just for his deep pockets? But here I thought you were totally a gold digger, that you were only in it with him because he's crazy rich. Well, that explains why listening to you talk to you about your relationship wasn't like clicking at all. You're being awfully rude, Beth. I'm not exactly thrilled to hear that that's what you thought of me, but that aside, do you really think that any relationship you ever involve yourself in will work out with that attitude of yours? I'm sorry, maybe I'm being a bit too blunt, but the way you're acting shows absolutely no respect for your prospective partner at all. No man, rich or not, will want a lasting relationship with you when you treat them that way, except for some lowlife looking to take advantage of you instead. No, but gold digging is my life's mission. What am I supposed to do? She said what else I'm supposed to do there. Oh, here I thought Marguerite and I were kindred spirits, but whatever, who cares about what she says? The Revolution Festival is just around the corner and just with my big chance. This is it, the final bout. I gotta keep going. I did get the impression something was wrong with Beth, but I guess now everything's coming back to bite her. Complacency is a killer. If she expects everything to fall into her lap, she'll miss out on the wonderful things she could be doing at the festival. Though she's still young, the most I can do is keep an eye on her and hope she'll eventually come to her senses. Yeah, so all this time, they've been having spouts back and forth throughout the chapters whereby Marguerite is trying to be assisting her to try and find a boyfriend as well. And she's been alluding Beth to thinking that it's all been about just the money grabbing as well. There's been other girls in Edith thinking that way, that they were trying to find a guy for their money's pockets. But yes, it's not all that simple. Like if you're going to be conditioned to be married to someone and stay with someone, it's not just about the money. It's actually being able to work with them, be able to communicate with them, and so much other stuff as well, which Marguerite tried to say, and Beth is like, nah, I wasted my time all this time. But yeah, not everyone's still going to be in that same lifespan or in that same thought process as each other, as you can see there. Administrator Wesley has been workshopping other ways to attract customers to the rooftop area during the festival, including new items and events. I'm still new here, but I hope I'll be able to get along with everyone. A good workplace environment leads to good work being done. Fingers crossed this will be the first of many years working it, but no use worrying about the future. Gotta focus on the now. Exactly, focus on the now. Not the future, not the past.
What'll you have today? Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming. Alright, we've done everything we need to do in the department store here, and I'm gonna go down even further, and I'm just gonna check as well what else is there to do. Nothing else. Okie dokie. We're gonna go to the Tyro district first. We're not gonna go to the Seeding district to follow on what that event is. I want to go just by one what we see here. So yeah, we're gonna check out the Tyro district here. We could probably catch a movie as well, and sometimes with these movies in the nighttime we might actually go and see an NPC or someone that we do know to be coming along to be watching the movie late at night. And one of them used to be Dingo, funny enough, at that point. Already festival time again, huh? This past year has definitely been a mixed bag, you could say. Either way, I'm still planning on working here next year. Hopefully my little brother will find some place to start working too. I'm hopeful next year will be good. I have to keep working my butt off, especially so I can teach my little brother everything he needs to know. You know, normally it's my job to approach someone like you, not the other way around. I did have my eye on you already, I admit. The fact that you must be a sign that ADOS itself wanted us to meet. Hee, you're too kind, Mr. Producer, but you don't have to pretend. I know you're more interested in San than me, aren't you? Damn, your perspective. Definitely a sharp one, that's for sure. Then did you contact me because you wanted me to recruit you along with her? Actually, no. If anything, I prefer to you to focus on your efforts on San alone. She deserves a chance to be proud of herself and what she does, so please, if you could give her the opportunity. I see you're thinking that this is what she needs to gain more confidence to step away from what's expected of her as an Easterner. Is that what you're getting at here? Hee, exactly. Seems like you're not only a good eye, but you got a good ear as well. I wanted to speak with you in order to make sure you're actually interested in San for who she is. She's got a lot to play after all. But I know this will be good for an opportunity like this will be more to her than you'll ever know. Well, you're not wrong. I've caught myself thinking that she has a certain beauty that transcends her background. If I were to compare her to an actress, I'd say she's not unlike Nina Fenley in any case. I think she's someone with a lot to uniquely offer. Tell you what, why don't we sit down and talk sometime soon, all three of us? It'll be her calling in the end, of course, but how does that sound? I was just about to suggest that myself. How about I bring her around and we take it from there? You mean after the EGC is over? I like the way you think. It's a deal. We'll meet right here on the night of the festival. Looking forward to the good news for the two of you. Oh, that's cool. So she might be hooked up with Shaka's own agency here, with San. When I go looking for new models on the street, I like to think I put more stock in their individuality rather than on their background. Still, to have a friend of someone I had my eye on to approach me the way she did, that's definitely a new one. Either way, challenge accepted. Let's see if I can't draw out this San girl's potential one way or the other. At the end of the day, it'll be up to San whether to pursue this modeling opportunity or not, but I hope she does. She'll finally get recognition from living by nobody's role but her own. Okie dokie, let's go to the shopping area. Hey Charles. Whenever the festival draws near, people tend to find themselves more interested in the history of this cafe. Certainly I myself ponder it. When I think about how Sheena Duck and her companions used to talk about Carver's future right by that window, I feel overcome with emotion. I ended up reviewing that film Gloria as well. Ever since then, I find that I am better able to picture how this place looked and felt in those days. It's given me a renewed understanding of just how privileged I am to inherit this cafe. I have a duty to uphold that legacy as best as I can.
Welcome. Thank you. We await your next visit.
Okay, there's nothing else to be updated with the shop. Oh, we forgot to speak with Transuit here. Now that they're putting decorations out, it's really sinking in that the Revolution Festival Zone is here. It feels like people are more energized for it than usual. I think everyone's ready for some relief after everything that's gone down this year. As for me, I should probably do some more work, but I feel like treating myself to some reading tonight. I'm in a festive mood and not at work until I drop one, so I'm gonna kick back and relax. You do that. Like a nice place. Alright, let's actually speak with Kageyoshi as well. Looks like he's in deep thought about something in the middle of all this excitement. I wouldn't put it past him. Standoffish though he may be, I would say his intelligence more than makes up for it. In fact, I regard him as something of a genius. Yes, I'm quite certain he's ruminating about something or other. Spoken like a true cat dad, you sure do love that little furball, huh? I have a feeling though that there are certain animals like cats and whatnot, they all can be certain geniuses of trying to replicate or think of what the humans are responding to, and they can easily just think what they're doing without needing to behave like a normal kitty cat can. So there have been certain cats geniuses in, you know, a few generations here and there. Know what? No way. I won the lottery to go see the EGC. The odds are so low, I only entered for fun. I didn't think I was going to win it. Oh, I'm gonna get to see the EGC live and in person. Maybe my luck's not so rotten after all. ADOS must have decided to show me a little mercy after getting anywhere with attracting scouts. Oh, thank you, goddess, thank you. Alright, Gizelle's here at the night as well. Guess the festival zone is here. Everybody else seems to be excited about it. As for me, I can't say I'm really looking forward to it. When you're into the sort of things I am, you don't exactly have friends. I think I'm starting to feel depressed. Maybe something big will happen during the festival. Is that too soon for me to say what happened? Yeah, it's probably too soon, isn't it? If I can't bring myself to enjoy the festival, then I guess I'll just go around and buy up as many books and magazines on crime as I can find. Okay, so let's go around the corner here and we'll go over to the Tyrol Times as well. Hey San, come out to hang out? Guess things really are getting back to normal if you're doing that. I hate to do this, but I have some kind of depressing news to share you. Huh? What is it? Don't be around the bush, spit it out. Well, starting tomorrow, I'm going to be running all over the place getting interviews for the Revolution Festival. Then after that, I'm pretty much going to be working constantly until the end of the year because they need me to edit and help with other stuff. And as if that wasn't enough, I'm going to be stuck in Langport working even more during the Lunar New Year. It just never ends. Oh, that's it? I was expecting something worse. Ouch, you could at least sound a little bummed. That's it? You know what that means, we won't be able to spend the holiday together like we always have, right? Yeah, so I was already planning on spending that time with my friends anyway. Seriously, Chan, you should hurry up and find yourself a girlfriend. There's more to life than just work and your little sister. I can't believe I got you telling me that now too. I don't know if I should be happy or sad that you've all grown up now. Oh, he misses little sis. My brother can be so non-committal. I think that's why people push him around and are always trying to mooch him off for help. He can be pretty stubborn when he wants to be though. Maybe once things calm down with work, he'll start to change. We'll see. I can't believe San could be so nonchalant about this. I guess it's nice that I don't need to worry about her, but it depresses me, you know. She could at least pretend to be bummed out.
Well, I heard.
Our reporters are still conducting follow-up investigations into what took place, but also preparing for the Revolution Festival now. The festivities are shaping up to be different from previous years, and there are sure to be tons of announcements. Everybody is going all out. It was nice to see Marielle make a name for herself before the festival. Dingo was always worried about a girl, but she's doing just fine now. Maybe he can finally rest easy, especially now that his legacy is in her hands, just like he wanted. I like to think so. Marielle idolized him and she was so determined to reach his level. When he died, I was worried she was going to lose her way, but she's pushing forward harder than ever. I think she owes a lot to that of your leadership. In the end, Dingo was avenged, and that's what matters. Now it's on to us to keep going, and that starts with the Revolution Festival. I'm sure our publication will be examining it through a different lens, but I look forward to seeing what you bring to this table. Likewise, you can be sure we'll be pouring up a good fight on the newsstand like always, Chief Cunning. Meld and Tyrell might approach things differently, but that's not easy to say if we don't see eye to eye on anything at all. I've got Dingo and Mario to thank for helping me to realize that. Okay, I have to go around hot squeezing through there. Chief Cunning knew how to put Dingo and his talent as a reporter to good use. He's definitely got an eye for people, and he also has principles that he abides by. I could stand to learn a thing or two from him. Yeah, it's good to see that Marielle is still pushing on, and she was definitely a big case for the last chapter as well. That's a good thing to hear.
Let's see what
that
we've
they
got.
both have seen the updates from Marielle. Nelson, yes, so nothing. Yeah, no new info. Alrighty. Oh, the officers are over here now. I guess the civilians are being so cooperative and all, but let me tell you, going from the emergency declaration to the festival has got me worn out, and that's before getting into how greater proportion are expected to be coming in and out of town, even out the country. Right, I wish we could get a month in between so we can catch our breath a little. I know, once the festival's all wrapped up, do you want to go on vacation somewhere together? Sounds nice, huh? Just us girls wandering around, relaxing and shaking off all that pent-up stress. Oh, how I need it. Oh, don't make me think about it, not when we still got so much work to do, but you have a point. I guess I could at least use a little breather. I haven't had any time to unwind lately. Then let's do it. There's no harm in a breather. Can't stay on top of our work if we don't stay on top of our Z's. Yes, definitely need some sleep. Seeing as New Year's is just around the corner, once the Revolution Festival is behind us, I'm thinking I might be due for a little vacation. Can't stay on top of my game as an officer for the end of the year, unless I take time off to recharge while I can.
Dawn of the Revolution.
Onglai is nice, yeah, but I prefer to take Karen to some other tourist spots. We could go to Remiferia now that the situation in Messedan's under control again, plus they've got real lollies out there. I'm dying to try one for myself. What other reason do we need to go, right? Revolution Festival is coming up too sure to attract tourists from all over Zamoria. Part of me wonders if I should tweak my lineup of ice cream and other sweets for the event to skew towards stuff that represents the city. Actually, maybe I should try and recreate different regional flavors of ice cream from around Carvard sometime too to promote unity and stuff. I won't have enough time for this year, but it'd be fun to get people from those areas to try them and tell me how it good lives up to the real thing.
Hello. Thanks for shopping.
She doesn't have anything else as well, yeah. Just checking.
How about some popcorn?
Alright, how's the popcorn stand going? Oh, I put it at a bad spot here. We've seen a lot happen this past year. Even when it comes to just movies, it was just an end event for a year. We got a new film festival. Gaspar Dillon passed away all of a sudden. Judith Lancer had that big scandal. The list goes on and on. I think when people look back on this year, they might think of it as a big turning point for the industry. I know I sure will.
One bullet can change your fate. Catch a revival
Hey there.
showing of
See ya.
smash hit.
Well, popcorn stand is still the same with its list of menus. Shino could have been here, but Shino's back in Riverside, so her stand is not here. Before I watched that Gloria film, I had my reservations about Nina Finley being the cast as the lead. But midway through the movie, my misgivings faded somewhat. I can see how she won the award for Best Actress. For a newbie, she's definitely got some serious acting chops, I'll give her that much. Beyond that, the crew clearly did their research. I was impressed at the attention to detail even down to the characters' accessories. That's good to hear, Toki. Yeah, she liked the movie, the Gloria Festival one. I do feel as though Nina definitely played a good part, despite as though that they was actually looking for an Easterner instead. I should have mentioned re-screening Golden Blood. You can watch either the standard release or the director's cut. Since it made such an enormous stir, we figured it might be making a fine way to end this year. I hear that Salvatore Goy is going to be at the Revolution Festival. Apparently the government requested that he personally oversee the event. If the circumstances permit, I hope he can pay us and our viewers another visit once the festival is over. Alright, okay, so that little kid's not here tonight here. She's gone. And yep, that is the director's cut trailer. Ticket sales for Gloria Dawn of the Revolution has been through the roof lately. They're almost as high as the opening weekend numbers, which is kind of insane. It's probably because of the festival. People must want to learn more about their country and its history. Despite the controversy prior to its premiere, it's well regarded for its historical authenticity and political theming.
If you have a ticket, please proceed to the entrance.
Hello.
What's playing right now? So we got Wolves of Crime, Climate Story, and Golden Blood Director's Cut. I have a feeling I've seen every single one of these already, so I'm gonna go with Climate Story. Let's grab a seat. So if I take this, is this like one of those things whereby if you take the wrong option, you don't get to see someone else coming in to give them extra points? That could be it, really. Like if I took Golden's Blood per chance, there could be another person that could give us the points in, because we would just see them watching the movie there. The brutal intensity of a mountaineer is laid bare against the Ferroberia, Calvar's most famous peaks and valleys. The most impressive which is the Tiatian Mountains in the eastern region of the Republic. Yes, I feel as though I have watched this movie. Nicholas, the author of the memoir, serves as narrator, and the team sends a mountain using a route that believes to be unscalable. Yeah. I have seen this. Everything is just a rerun here.
This isn't the first time I've gazed at the gaunt face of death. It awaits us all at the bottom of the abyss, yearning for our fall when a boulder bars our way. I've never seen a mountain rob the hope of the climbers challenging it. That is, not before today. It's been 10 days since we started our ascent, yet the summit is not even in sight. When you scale a mountain, death scales right behind you. Elman, Massif, and Gessner were among the greatest mountaineers in all the world. Yet even they were claimed by death while on the climb to the top. Man is utterly powerless before the mountain. The frailty of humanity is unmasked in the face of nature's raw majesty. So then, why does man climb the mountain?
And I remember as well, after finishing this movie here,
I do not know.
I actually was thinking about why does man climb the mountain right now?
The world beyond the summit has seized hold of my soul, and it will never let go.
But yeah, that does take it though. Do we get to see anyone though? Oh yes, we do. Okay, nice. We do get to see one. Who is this? Van, is that you? Marielle! Well, look who it is. You come here all by yourself? Maybe. I was just thinking it might be nice to maybe catch something, and then before I knew it, I found myself here. Did you come here to watch this movie too? I guess you could say that. You were smart to pick a documentary, one of the best genres to enjoy by myself in my opinion. Ooh, you know that I could be thinking of something here. So depending on what you choose of the movie, we could have different people coming out to be picking it. So if I picked Darius' car, I could have probably had someone else instead of Marielle here. But I don't know if Marielle has already been maxed out in terms of relationship status here. I know what you mean. Before I knew it, I was completely sucked into what was going on. Except at one point I suddenly saw Dingo in my mind. But he didn't look like he was sad or in pain or anything. He was smiling softly. He looked like he was in such peace. It made me so happy to see that. Really happy as a matter of fact. I'm so sorry. I must have sound crazy right now talking like that. Nah, not at all. Hearing that from you honestly brings me a little comfort. Thanks, Marielle. Van's conversation affair continues for a brief period. Soon enough, however, the two sides parted ways in the lobby. From there, Van got on with the rest of his evening.
Why not buy a souvenir?
Oh, no points? I thought I was gonna get some relationship points with Marielle there. How about another movie? You always get me again with it. Oh, so there's actually still more stuff to do here. So I haven't actually covered with by the bookstore and whatnot. Oh, here's Peter. Once I sat down and talked with my dad, his reasons for trying to push his business-oriented thinking onto me started to make a lot more sense. It's supposed to be for my own good, really. I think that might be order that my dad really has to share with me when I get down to it. Really, when you get down to it, I guess he just felt like he had to do something about me, not knowing what I really want to do it myself. He could have tried to be a little less overbearing about it, sheesh. But I guess he's not the only one in the family who's clumsy like that, huh? In hindsight, my dad and I haven't had any conversations like that recently at all. Man, my dad can be so awkward at times, not that he's the only one. We've probably still got a lot of arguing in our future, huh?
Alrighty.
Alrighty.
Just getting started.
Let's get over to the bookstore.
I see.
This is only for Manager Guriella to be chatting with over here. We've got a campaign that's set to launch during the Revolution Festival. With Glory and Fairs right now, the timing couldn't be any better. The new Orbital computer I bought arrived today. After I get it all set up, we can hit the ground running. The Revolution Festival is going to be a busy period for us, so the more ducks we have in a row beforehand, the better.
Welcome.
And I've got all the gifts and recipes over here.
See you again.
Man, I've just ringed up all the gifts everywhere in Edith now, haven't I? Cowhorn, I bought you some food. Head chef made them himself. So it should be nice and tasty. Oh? Huh? What do you mean, oh? Were you arranging a bond? When someone brings you food, you're supposed to say, thank you. Oh, now you're doing it on purpose. Oh well, since I'm so nice and mature, I'll let it slide, but only this once. You better watch yourself, Buster. Must you always make such a racket? Sorry, may I take your order? Let me see what we have here.
Know what you want? I hope to see you again.
But yeah, Cunning and this guy, they have been shifting the shifts here, because Cunning was always the one that was always by the desk here, and it's only just this only particular chapter that they have switched over because she wants to make up to him. Karen is like the most awkward and unfriendly Percy ever. I wish he'd lean on me a little more. He was out sick until recently, so I don't mind lending a hand. Sometimes you may not always get what you want. That's all I can say there. Xiao told me you guys wiped the floor with Armada. I appreciate it. With them out of the way, we can fully turn our attention towards preparing for the Revolution Festival. A number of members of the Liu family will be in town, so we have to come prepared with a reception that rises to the occasion. The elders were in disarray last week, but I think things will finally be winding down soon, and that means it will be my turn to receive them when they come to town. I can't disappoint them. I suppose there's really... Oh, no, there's people here. Oh, it's Killahan and Zin, the immovable. Well, Mr. Arkwright, I see we meet again. Out another one of your famous strolls? Yeah, you could say that. You two picked an interesting place to have yourselves a little after party. And also, speaking of which, Kilika was supposed to be going away with Rene back in the yesterday's scene, whereby she was like, Rene, are you coming? We're going back to the office. So I guess this is like a little sneaky little meal without Rene here. So where's Rene now? Is he just went over to the office? And then Kilika's like, you wait there, and I'll be coming while I have this little dinner with Zin first. I thought you both reporting back to your birthplaces. Okay, he's bringing it back right now. I did, but for once, there weren't any new jobs posted. So we all decided to call it a day, and now here I am. That's what happened to me as well. Then we reached out to one another, and as he put it, here we are. Fair enough, guess I shouldn't be that shocked knowing your shared history, even if I have to wonder if there's more to it. What can I say? Much I might not be a fan of his affiliations, the food itself is to die for. I love everything about it. Well, almost everything. The season is their stuff, a little stronger compared to what you'll find at Longline, but other than that, no complaints. That's Longport's style cuisine for you. They like their mala. Sometimes it's good for a change of pace. The restaurant allows us to detach ourselves for our positions too. It doesn't hurt that it's also a good place to monitor Huey's movements. Gotta say, I feel bad for Mao as the owner, having a CID chief and what's effectively an S-rank bracer under the same roof. Just for one of you in the room puts out a strong presence, have some sympathy for the women and try not to get in the habit of coming too often. You got me there. I guess we are a little imposing in a place like this. I suppose we can tone down those reconnaissance missions of ours, and in interest of securing any future packs once our mother is out of the picture. Just gonna come out and say it, is she? I agree with Direwolf on this one. Whatever she's up to seems like serious business, but I won't poke my nose where it ain't wanted in this instance. Oh, before I forget, you might be interested to hear that a certain disciple of mine from aboard should be stopping by Edith before long. Apparently she's bringing along a friend with quite the appetite. Maybe he'll get something out of this place if I take them there. I guess Kilika has spent her fair share of time in Roboria and LaBelle. Must have been how she landed herself that pupil, whoever she is. She or he? Q. This Kujui, together with this Lao Zhu, are something else. I'm going to have to start bringing clients over to this place. Not to mention Estelle and Joshua, Ege and Tia, everyone in Crossbow, and of course, Kevin and Reese. Hell, I even bet Cassius, Oliver, and Shira would take a liking to this place. I don't know if you're exactly gonna be able to invite those last three here. Well, that concludes this place though. They decided to not really go back to the offices. They're having a bit of a little lunch in the chat before they go back home. So that takes that. Now over to Seedon District.
Off we go.
And that actually carries on a little fetch quest to be over here right now. And look who you have here. Alan's back at his usual spot. Because in the morning he was not here. He was window gazing at another place instead. The festival really is at the end of the year, both physically and metaphorically. It's out with the old and in with the new. And that means the new model year of cars is coming up. Oh man, I can't wait. But with the CEO of ETWS getting arrested and all, that's gonna change the automotive landscape for the year, no? Alright, this looks like a good spot for some hawking. Can't run for too many feathers though. Police HQ's right over there. But I just don't know if I'll hit it big. This corporate rat race is really rearing people out, and that leaves them to spend on stress relief. There we go. And let's keep going up further here. The festival is already close to the president's heart, but after everything, I think everybody's wanting this even more than usual. It's been a big ask for us here at the Force, but we're already taking it in stride. Everybody, old and young, is really putting their backs into it. We're not gonna let some seedy evildoer undermine this festival, not after everything Carvar's been through. We heard about those Armada remnants swimming around in the sewers. Heard you was there too, helping out the CID. Thanks for that. We've been combing over the place real thorough, so I want to believe we're finally done with them. But you guys seem to have a knack for drawing our Armada, so if you find anything, let us know. Even though you wanted to take us into custody a few other conversations later, Mr. Colorado, sir? I did hear from the inspector that you've got a keen eye for suspicious activity. I mean, I'm not chasing after every lead you give us, but it never hurts to have some more intel. If something feels off at the Revolution Festival, make sure to call us first, okay? Don't go rushing in by yourselves. Now that seems more appropriate from what you usually say to us. I still have a hard time believing the festival's going so smoothly after all that. I mean, I should know. I'm helping with the whole thing, but it just doesn't seem well. I'm just glad the people of the city have something to look forward to again. We all do now. This was my first year of the force. I like to think I've grown a little so far. Actually, right after the festival is my 1 year anniversary. 1 year anniversary? Really? I thought you started off with your reception stuff when I came over here, when it opened up. My goals for next year are to broaden my horizons and learn new ways to help around the city. Gotta keep working harder. And the next step on that road of mine is making sure the festivals are secure. Well, congrats. Alright, let's go to this straw that's paying up the void. I'd hoped to finish my paying before the festival, but perhaps it might be bad to incorporate it into the paying instead. Perhaps this joyful air will shine a light on the tower's true colors, a sight I've never seen before. I just have a feeling in my heart of hearts I know the tower's up to something. What spectacle does it have in store for me? The only cure for this ache of mine is to capture that essence for good and all. Okay. So let's get down here. There might be some people across this road here. No? Alright, let's go inside. There are a lot of people here. Where 3 pillars stand and you can hear the rushing water. Oh, that's my best guess. The hotel has those 3 pillars on the logo. Wonder what they got in store this time. Welcome to the Maserati Hotel. We've been expecting you. Oh, hey, Rumzil. You been waiting for me? Guess that means you got tied up in this thing too. Indeed I did. But first, why not sit down and relax? Surely all this adventuring has made you rather tired. Feel free to unwind while we prepare the grand finale. Well, what's that supposed to mean? Guess there's no point getting all worked up about it. Thank you for your patience, Mr. Arkwright. And 3 cheers for your efforts. Wait, what? What the hell is this? It's an award for your tireless work, Mr. Arkwright. Bon appetit. Yeah, seriously though? Adios. Did I die the other day? Am I in heaven? There's this mountain sweets and it's all mine. Oh, it's so wonderful to see you delighted. It's the least we could have done, truly. Okay, hold the phone for a sec. Without even getting into how the hell I'm gonna eat all this without getting an ability and cure him. What's the catch here? I'm not saying I don't trust you, but I kinda don't trust you. It's good to be true. Too nice. The hell are you getting at? Nothing, Mr. Arkwright. Don't be so presumptuous. Wait, you dragged the whole damn city in here for this? Oh, that flustered look in your face is just too cute. Well worth the effort of gathering everyone here. Oh, the pieces coming together now. Why all these friends and acquaintances of yours are here? No? I mean, I already got your money. You really don't need to pay me back for anything. But we do. We all wanted to get together to show our appreciation to the hard-working Spriggan who's helped us all through this wild year. I mean, that's literally just my job. I don't get it. You're my clients, and I'm your Spriggan. That's all there is to it, really. Oh, read the rune, you doofus. This is more a personal way of thanking you. Oh, thanks transcend mirror, my boy. This we felt was the best way to show our gratitude. We owe it mostly to Bazelia, though. She did all the heavy lifting. We thought this might make you happy, and it made us happy to give back to you. We didn't bungle it, did we? Oh, you people are impossible. Thanks. What a day. Oh, he likes it, hee hee. I'm happy to see that. Well, without further ado, let's bring out his presents. Glenn and his clients reminisce over tea, his diligence and leadership vivid in their minds. One by one, familiar faces walked up to the Spriggan seat. So, do you remember us, Van? You helped us with the register issue at our work. I remember that. Hey, don't go blurring out that loud. Oh, anyway, I gave it all back after that. You really saved me there. We heard you have a sweet tooth, so we got some cream puffs. We made sure to get plenty. Hope you like them. So, ever since you got my wallet back, I haven't lost it again. You've really given me a peace of mind. I can live my life again. Thank you so much again for saving me from that stalker. Sure thing. Well, I'm not here to pay anything off. I'm just here because it sounded fun. You like acting all jaded and glum. but there's this softy side that always shines through. You're having fun, aren't you? Zip it. I didn't ask to have fun. Last time we've been seeing Dr. Isabel has always been over at the Blacklight District. It's nice to see her over here as well. Thanks again for helping with that pendant. If it wasn't for you and your group, I'd have never gotten to know Bruno like that. As thanks, I brought you some Enguiden from Basel. It's already here on the table, so I hope you like it. Enguiden? Damn, you know your sweets, huh? Honestly, wasn't expecting you to show up in the first place. I didn't plan on it, honestly. But somebody wouldn't stop nagging me about it. Do you still remember when I had you look for my boyfriend? I'm happy I was able to finally get closure. I hope Mark did too. So I went and got you a chocolate cream pie. Share it with all the others at your office, will you? Thanks for your helping us test our little puzzle game. As thanks, we'd like to give you some gum we're planning to give out as a game award. This one's a trial run, just for you. Come join us in the fun sometime again. Sure, if I feel like it. You taught me a lot about securing the orbital net. I've been a lot more careful since you helped me out. Oh, that's good. Glad to hear you're keeping safe. You really helped us out back there. Yeah, I don't even want to think about what you've done would have happened if you hadn't taken that request. We're still here thanks to you. So here's some homemade chocolate for you. We poured all into this. The real big ones for you, and the rest are for the other people at your office. Make sure you share with them, okay? Of course. I'm not that greedy. Come on, huh? Thanks, I'll dig in later. Thanks for helping my dad. Thanks to you and my son, I've cut ties with that awful place for good. So we got you a cheesecake for thanks. Thank you again for helping us out this afternoon. We still got a lot of stuff to work out, but we're moving in the right direction now. It's all thanks to you, I was able to see my grandmother. I just wanted you to thank you again. I've got you a famous fancier cake from Uncleville. Please enjoy it. Oh, now you piqued my interest. But honestly, I didn't do that much. A whole cake for some spriggan like me? Right, I believe we're lost up. I apologize for all the trouble you really did save me there. Thank you so much. And me too, thanks. Allow me to extend my heartful gratitude once more. I dread to imagine what might have befallen the young miss had you not helped. Okay, I'm grateful. Don't know where the hell I stole all this, though my fridge ain't that big. Well, you'll just have to get to eating then. Honestly though, lighten up. You keep trying to brush up all this thanks and appreciation, but why? Yeah, you're too old to be an edgelord, man. Said the wannabe gangster. Oh, youth. Oh, on the subject, the young Miss Father wished to thank you as well. He has more in store for you than just the Trion Tower hot spring ticket. He would like to invite you and all of Arkway Solutions to a gourmet dinner at the Maserati Hotel's restaurant. Wait, seriously? That's a real boogie place, isn't it? Shit, I can't turn that down though. I've heard legends about that seasonal fruitcake. Wonderful, I'm sure Father will be happy to hear that. Honestly, I feel kinda bad having you guys do all this for me. But thanks. Alright, I get it. You got the point across. And just let us thank you, you old grump. Hee. And so the surprise Van appreciating day pie continued in earnest. All the sweets he couldn't get around to sweeten got charred off into the office. Eventually the party drew to a close after Van mingled with his clients and friends and thoroughly gorged himself. But the day wasn't over just yet. Van met a familiar face as he left the hotel. Goodness almighty, why did you go hang up on me like that? That's not right. I'm allergic to kindness. And yeesh, I'm stuffed. Gonna have to hit the gym like feels like. Huh, sounds like a good problem to have. Maybe, but ain't my style. Big bunch of softies is what they were. Kinda funny honestly, I always see the dark side of humanity in my line of work. But this was the opposite. Ain't got a clue how I stumbled into something selfless like that. Really, who's the true softie? The clients or the spriggan who went above to beyond to give them peace of mind? Oh, shut up. And something tells me that whole thing was your doing anyway. Am I wrong? Huh, right again. Though the young miss came up with the idea in fairness, she wanted to show her thanks, so she asked her butler to do the rounds. He found this young businessman you might know, the name's Roderick, and his face lit up like a match when he heard your name. Huh, yeah, I guess we did hit off a bit. That led him to me, as I already done some research into you on Bazeli's behalf. I figured I'd lend a hand as thanks to how you helped Dingo. Oh, that was nothing. Wait, back up a bit. What do you mean you did some digging? Exactly what it sounds like. Pardon my nosiness. You're an interesting fella, you know. Dingo told me a thing about two of you, and I can't help deny it got me curious. Might make it for a good article. I'll cry the anti-hero. Not the man he deserves. but the man Edith needs. Well, how am I supposed to keep a low profile if he slapped my face on the front page? I was wondering how that kid got all those guys together. That was a trick, huh? Radio. I gotta hand it to her. I don't think we'd be able to put on that big party on such short notice. She even roped the department store and that mechanic's place in too. She's something else. And all that work to perfection. A big old party with enough sugar to put you in a coma. Come to think of it, that would make for a great article too. I can see it now. Huh, I got it. An anti-hero's welcome. Arkwright shed tears and a touching tribute. Would you knock off with that anti-hero shit? And I wasn't crying. Whatever you say. If you don't mind, I'll be keeping track of your exploits here from here on out. Hey, give a man a break, will ya? Have to keep an eye out for him too. Well, guess the journo's gotta eat.
That takes care of that.
Alright, Spriggan completed. Receive a lot of money from that. And that's gonna be one for everything there. Interesting. So all in all, this quest was probably the best one throughout the game. It kind of compiles of all the side quests you've done throughout the game, and you get rewarded with everyone thanking you. I think this honestly was a good one. I've never seen a JRPG that has done that, whereby you go through every quest in this game, like all the optional quests, and they actually say thank you for all you've done. We host many government officials and other VIPs during the festival. Bumfield just met with Polanski. We've got all our security measures in place. As security, we are here to make sure everyone can enjoy the festival to the fullest.
Well,
Adam, if you would, the dinner party will begin soon. As your husband's representative, it would be wise to arrive so early, so not to tarnish his good name. Alright, Cremona, what do you need? Whenever the festival rolls around, we get a bunch of VIPs and other influential guests from every corner of the continent. It's kind of exciting, honestly. It's not often you get this many of the world's movers and shakers on all in one place. The festival is our big chance to try our stuff, and this year's shaping up to be even bigger than usual. Okay, I'm trying to point myself to Olivia. Hey, Olivia. Now then, I suppose I'll make better for the hell upstairs. Even with the festival coming up, Edith has its own social necessities to attend to. It does serve as a wonderful opportunity to expand my social network beyond Erasion. But good grief, why must these social functions be exactly the same, no matter where I go? I was under the impression Edith was more fun than Erasion, and the upper crust really as stuffy and sobering as they are back home. Romy, Roddy, and I thought of that Sifa, hee. I'm glad you stuck with it and figured it out. Well, thank you so much, Basilia. I'll have that cake sent along to your office, Miss Arkwright. I do hope you'll enjoy it. Ooh, thanks so much. Hope that fit into our fridge, haha. The time of this year is quite hectic for the hotel. VIPs are plenty of booking rooms for the festival. But after the festival comes and goes, I should see about bringing the president and the young miss closer together. Yeah, that's another thing.
Well, do you need something?
I do not. Got everything over here. Who's up here? Oh, Polanski. I've been in politics for decades, you see. But in all my years, I never expected the world around us to change quite this much. It does make me wonder how my colleagues and rivals are approaching the changing times. Perhaps I should invite Rocksmith for drinks one of these days, and we can wax poetic about the future together. That's him over here. Oh, Jennifer was here as well? Polanski's right. It really does pay off to step back and look at the big picture, especially at a time like this. The festival is an opportunity to connect with politicians and string together a network of my own. No need to focus all my attention on Polanski. I'd rather find a more agreeable senator to smooth with. Right, time to put his advice into practice. Yeah, if it doesn't work with one set of discussions, there's always going to be one right around the corner that could be helping to your needs there. Alright, is this store still open?
Welcome
it is.
Land, sir.
I'm just so glad the EGC is still going forward along with the festival. It's part of my life's work, you know, and our theme, hope, is really relevant this year. Everybody could use a little hope right now. I hope myself that the festival is a sign of better things to come next year.
We have
full shopping time?
In our product.
This is all sold out, and yeah, not much else I can get right now. We're here. Now I've actually got all the costumes for all the different styles of hairs. Let's get ourselves out, and let's see. Let's go over to the shop.
All right.
Okay, nothing over here in the bulletin board. These guys don't want to be chatting. What about James though? Ronald got a busted for extortion, last I heard. Guy has the IQ of a freaking chicken nugget. I wish he'd rise up and cut his ties for good. Damn it all. If I'd just been there back then, he wouldn't be caught up in all this shit. Well, whatever, it's too late now. But in the street is, Ronald got busted for extortion, dumbass. Maybe he'd just take the hit and get his shit together. Well, he just didn't. Oh, look who we have here. We got some braces. A trio of braces. Before I do that, let me just chat to this Oslo here as well. Oh, it's you. Thank you for earlier. Give me my regards to that young man who had helped out with the Orbo Network stuff next time you see him. Sure do. We'll actually say thanks to Catcher for him. You know, I've just realized the musical landscape here has really changed since I graduated. Idols, rock bands, singer-songwriters, we didn't have any of that when I was younger. Then again, I wasn't much for partying in my youth anyway. I was nose deep into the books, trying to guarantee I land a good job. Perhaps I should give this new generation of music a listen. You're never too old to be hip and happening. Oh, he still has more stuff. Gordy's latest movie was, well, raunchy. Oh, see. As these usually are, but it brought back some ugly memories for me. Ooh. Alright, so we've got Elaine, Fee, and Regina here. What is this gonna be about for these girls here? Let's see. Good work out there, Elaine. You too, Fee. I don't even know how to begin thanking you. Actually, are you two okay coming along? I know you are only just gotten with all of that. That was mostly just talking. I'm good to go a little longer. You really held your own, Regina. I'm impressed. I heard you helped keep Edith safe while I was away. Even you-know-who had some good things to say. I'm sure you was just being nice. I really do depend on him too much. On the topic of you-know-who, was he helping out at the old capital? He didn't do anything reckless out there, right? Like, get himself into trouble. Please tell me he didn't get in your way. I wonder. Is that concern I hear? Well, no. It's just, I don't want a co-worker making us look bad. I hope he's doing okay for his sake. I know he's been worried about looking good lately, since he's got that promotion lined up. I'm just worried he's acting riskier because of it, especially with what happened to Iran. True, Brace's ranks are more than just skill, there's a fair bit of luck in the equation too. But Alvis will be fine, rest assured. Yeah, he looked real shaken when he heard about that Iran guy. But he turned right around and backed us up the whole way, along with Lahad and Xiaoling. Seemed like proof enough to me that he knows how to focus and prioritize. I see, well good. He better be able to clear his head like that if he wants to get that B rank. There it is. Now she's speaking her mind. You know, you're not that far off yourself. Why not join him on the job right now and then? Well, maybe. I'll give it some thought. Huh, looks like Elaine and the other braces are having an after party. I thought they split up after they got back. Not a group I want to stick my nose in, but they might take it the wrong way if I pretend I don't see them. Aren't you? Oh, Van, doing the rounds as usual? Thanks for keeping an eye out. We didn't see anything out of the ordinary on our end. Oh, it's nothing. Just wrapping up some errands on my own. You ladies take it easy here. Don't go overboard with the hard stuff. Hee. Well, if I do end up too sloshed to walk myself home, maybe I can call a certain someone to escort me. You'll take any for SPG, right? You. These two are already sourced. Looks like you got a rough night coming up out of this. Huh. Please, I'm joking. I would never do something so demeaning. I imagine you're pretty exhausted yourself between today's incident and the mess in the old capital. We've got a brief bit of calm before the storm, so make sure you rest up tonight. Yep, back at ya. That was hilarious. That was a good joke, Elaine, though. I love it. I think we're all gonna be pretty busy with the festival just 3 days away. Everyone should try to relax, at least for tonight. Even you, Mr. Hardboiled Spriggan. Guess she's still sorry about me not telling her that stuff. Great. Yeah, she should be. And then, you know, Van, you also said as well, you like it when she's angry at you anyway. The Revolution Festival, huh? Don't think I've ever been there before. Gonna get pretty busy for me. I do want to at least bring back some fun stories to tell everybody back home. She was in Class 7, right? No wonder she's got those ties pulling back her across the border. She might as well be a celebrity. I guess it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if those two got together. Wait, yes it would. Yeah, why did I let myself think that? Regina, you blockhead. Huh, girl, you drunk or something? You're mumbling and shit. And while they're all talking, this guy is just watching them speak while serving them the food, isn't it? I really appreciate all those lobby braces protecting the city. I hope they get to take it easy now. I gotta do my part and take off the load of them, you know?
Hey, welcome.
Okay, and we got all this. We did the yesterday's recipe over here, and it was Begard that gave it to her. I actually didn't get the guess right over here, unfortunately, but it's all good. We've done all this now. So we talked to everyone here. Let's get back over to Old Town.
Off we go.
That could be probably just only one Force PG, and it was definitely the best one that I've actually had covered for all this time here. All that hard work of doing that side quest just for all of them to thank you, I'll take that as a plus.
This feels relaxing.
Let me see if I can speak with Judith now at the top. If not, then we'll just carry on. Okay, so we still can't really talk to her right now. Okie dokie. Let's see. Let's go back to our office and let's move on ahead. Oh, wait, actually, by the way, do we need to do any cooking here? At this point here, I think we do, right? Or did we already do the cooking? Yeah, we already done the cooking, and we actually had fed up here as well. Just checking. I wish I can get something ordered with Helms as well. An order delivery.
What can I get you?
I don't know if there is anything I can get right now. Or should I go for the weapons here for the order delivery here? I could do it, right? So I did say in total 8,000 would be... And this one's 9,000 here as well. Let's just say 9,000. Let's round up to 9,000. So 9,000 times 8? How come this... Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, it is 8. Okay, so 8 times 9. 9,000 times 8. That would be 72,000. I think we can get this done. Yeah, I believe we can. We can buy all of these. Let's give it a go. We'll equip it in. We'll equip everything in right away. I don't know if I'll be able to upgrade it as well at the same time. But we'll see. So we just had a tiny bit of mirror left. More we've done as well. Okie dokie. So we already equipped it, and that's it. Item delivery, you don't really have much for item delivery here, but it's nice to see if there's anything different with order support stuff. And that's about it.
Got it. Here's your delivery.
To see you again real soon. Sure, thanks so much, Hans. Okay, so prepare food. No, order delivery, use virtual combat simulator, listen to the radio, rest. And let's actually finish the nighttime activities here. Took us about 2 hours to round up and see what the nightlife festivities are, but let's actually see what the actual other event is afterwards from here. The next 3 days leading up to the festival swept through like a whirlwind. Okay, so we're going to be going to the Revolution Festival itself here. Okay. What's this? Though the trouble with Armada was recent, there was very little in the way of problems relating to them. Instead, most of Arkwright's solutions work consisted of subcontracted tasks and other modest requests. As if celebrations were already upon them, they found themselves rewarded with not just mirror, but food and other material gifts as well. Those, together with the gradual increase in decorations strewn across about the city, made them keenly aware of the festival's approach. Each of Van's assistants also found themselves considering their respective futures in response to what he said. With all this in mind and more, it felt like the grand event was destined to become a turning point in their lives. The day approached with much suspense both at home and abroad for what was to come following a memorial service set for Krill. Was the unveiling of the Republican Army's next generation of weapons. A number of VIPs would soon descend upon the capital, ready to take part in moments both solemn and merry. But the night before the Revolution Festival had an early surprise in store. See, Archive Solutions be on guard for the 7th Genesis at the Revolution Festival tomorrow. See. Oh, but then what about the 8th Genesis as well? That's what I like to know. Because it's 8 in total, right? That we need to collect. But yeah, it was kind of obvious whereby there was going to be something going to happen in the festival itself, even though everything's nice and tidy. But yeah, here we go. The 3rd of December at 9:53 a.m. That's Sheena Dirk right there. So are we at the Memorial Park? Right there, Vantel Revolution Memorial Plaza. Oh, is this over at... This must be Orbit District, right? Is that where we are right now? But yeah, everyone's here though. Oh, so we're sitting from home here. It's almost 10 a.m. Kept us waiting long enough. Just look at all the people. I spot Yume and a bunch of others too. I'm impressed you can pick her out from the crowd. Ren and your other friends are there too, right? You sure you didn't want to tag along? Oh yes, I think it was for the best I didn't. With my position, I would have needed bodyguards if I had gone, unfortunately. And that message we received made me want to remain here that much more. Gotcha. I wish we knew who even sent the damn thing. Yeah, especially since they mentioned the Genesis, and one we don't have at that. All we have to go on is the name C. Oh, it's all good. That name has been assumed by 2 people who made themselves known in the Empire in recent years. I do not believe either to be one who sent that message, however. The original was a terrorist responsible for triggering the civil war over there, right? Then someone else used it after that. That's correct, but bear in mind that both of those matters are considered resolved. We have no reason to believe they would take up the name again. That being said, I'm certain that the alias must have been chosen through careful deliberation. Yeah, now it's just a matter of figuring out if they're trying to help us or mess with us, but not like we've got much to go on. We can't even say for sure it's someone whose name starts with a C. That's true, it could be anyone. Milky is still at large, so hell, can't even write him off. Oh, there's Anya's dad.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's 10 a.m., which means that the time has come.
That's President Gramhart.
President Gramhart has arrived to make his speech.
Oh, there's Rene too. What's with that wink as well? That's like a wink that comes with Ren. And I actually point out to her as well.
As well as everyone who lives in this great nation. I wish to thank you for gathering here today. I am Roy Gramhart. On this very day, 108 years ago, in the year 1100 of the Septian calendar, our ancestors made a choice, a truly remarkable choice. They chose to embrace equality, freedom, and love. They chose to stand against discrimination based on class and race. They chose to walk the long road ahead of them to build a utopia of peace. And that long, winding road was the Calvardian Democratic Revolution, which changed the face of our country and the whole world forever. As both a fellow Calvardian and your 23rd president, I am forever grateful to the goddess above for the honor, the deep, profound honor, to be able to walk this road with you now.
Yay, go Prez! It is definitely a monumental moment.
However, though I would love to proclaim this as a day of celebration alone, I, alas, cannot. For as we all know, our brothers and sisters from Cray Village were taken from us at the hands of cowardly terrorists. The people of Cray shared our ideals and dreams. We walked the same path hand in hand, but they were cruelly ripped from our grasp. Despite this great loss, we moved forward, and all of you cooperated with the recent emergency declaration. Thanks in no small part to your assistance, we were able to eliminate the criminal organization that was responsible for this heinous act. Though I realize that will never bring back the lives that have been lost. As this country's commander-in-chief, I am deeply ashamed that I let such a tragedy happen under my watch. Let us mourn the people of Cray. I will lead us in prayer. Oh, Adios, Arusha, Heavenly Mother.
Arusha, yes.
We pray that you will watch over these lost souls and return them to the Radiant Land.
Amen.
At this time, the Edith Cathedral Choir will be singing a hymn, followed by a statement from Archbishop Jerome.
Sure sounds like it must have been truly a beautiful place. Yes, it really was. It's sad that Rosette wasn't able to come with us in the first chapters for Krill, because I really did like Krill's place. Really great. It was where a close friend and someone I owe a lot to passed away. Yeah, and that was the sad part as well. At that chapter there. Oh, she was also a good one, Ida. I liked Ida as well. I've done some filming there in the past. It's hard to believe I'll never see that same scenery ever again. As long as we don't forget them, they will continue to live on. Both the people who lived there and the places in which they lived. I hope you're right. I like to believe that too. I feel the same way, but even if we do forget, they won't be gone forever. Everyone who lives leaves a mark on others and their surroundings. That gets passed down whether people are aware of it or not. And you think so? I couldn't have put it better myself. Still, your dad's some wordsmith, huh? I almost found myself getting won over by all that stuff he was saying. You really think so? That's what I was gonna say. Your dad is awesome. He's super cool. I feel like I could trust him with everything. Not to mention that face. If he ever wanted to jump the political ship, he could get work as an actor in no time flat. Even his voice carries well. Talk about hitting the lottery. Rocksmith fits my image of politician a lot more, but no one could deny how talented your dad is. Like Aaron said, I could feel myself being roped in by his act. Sorry, I shouldn't have put it like that. You don't have to apologize. I understand how you feel, to tell you the truth. Oh, He is certainly a man without equal in a different sense from President Rocksmith. I believe we're about to get another glimpse of just how to. The morning's at an end, which means it is time for the grand unveiling.
That was a wonderful ceremony. Thank you, Archbishop. And I thank the ladies and gentlemen of the choir as well. The road to success is paved with hardship, and the road this nation has walked has not been without its challenges. Those challenges include our long-standing conflict with the Empire, the economic crises of recent years, and even that wretched cult that existed in our country until 10 years prior. And there are challenges that lie ahead, including the terrorism that has infested our nation and the discrimination that is outlawed in our charter.
Okay, so what we was talking about earlier of how many people are there for this memorial. Now looking at this, there is way more people than what we saw before. Now it's like hundreds of people standing here. And this looks like the rightfully justice scene to show how much people was actually attended as well.
If we glance outside our borders, we will notice that the seeds of war are being planted. And if we look beyond the horizon, we will see that the desertification in the east is creeping westward. Open your eyes. These problems can be ignored no longer. We, as the leading power on the continent, must face them and overcome them. Take the founders of our revolution, for instance. They confronted their challenges head-on and actualized their ambitions. Sheena Dierk, Auguste Alden, Aramis Gainsbourg, and Olga Atkinson surmounted every obstacle that barred their way. And we will do the same. We must stand united as we move into tomorrow as one. But to forge a path ahead, we need not only strength of will, but also strength of arms. That brings me to today's big announcement.
Oh, Gien's there.
We have given our glorious Calvardian military a number of much-needed improvements. Allow me to unveil the future.
Tanks.
First, we have our next generation Shedar tanks. They will replace our antiquated Invasion model.
I still find it weird though you're showing weapons to the public like
These
this.
tanks will leave
This
the
is
ones
just so
used in
weird.
the Empire firmly in the dust. They are twice as fast and equally as durable. The main cannon's raw power measures up to theirs, and they are capable of firing nearly 3 times the distance.
I just personally wouldn't feel safe if if these weapons are standing before us right now. If I was a part of the crowd there.
The Ix Alba series of aerial cruisers. They are 120 yards long, which places them between our battleships and mid-sized airships in size. They are equipped with highly advanced weaponry, and their cutting-edge control systems allow them to conduct operations with complete autonomy. Based on our recent field tests, we have concluded that even one of these cruisers can dominate an entire squadron of Imperial airships.
Whoa, badass!
Okay, they're happy about it. Not everyone is clapping. And of course this guy's clapping, Mr. Thorndike.
But certainly not least, I will introduce you to a new class of weaponry.
Aren't those
robots from the Empire?
They may remind you of the Empire's Panzer Soldats that were unleashed upon the world 4 years ago. However, these weapons are far superior, and they are based on an entirely different design philosophy. We call them assault frames. Their control systems utilize Zypha technology, which maximizes their performance and strengthens their output, mobility, and reaction speed. Their potential is limitless. Not even the Empire's latest Panzer Soldat models can compare.
Our military is doing so great.
How wonderful.
Long live the Republic!
We love President Grandpa.
Glory to Calvard.
This isn't the first time they've actually shown it in a video game. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it was like other anime series or video games that did the same thing like this.
We've learned that lesson from the Empire's past transgressions. I swear to you today that we will not use our military as an unwieldy instrument of conquest and bloodshed. Instead, it shall serve as a firm, yet flexible tool that can respond to any situation or crises that may arise. It is my belief that the weapons you have seen today will help us build a better road for our future. Thank you all for listening. I believe I have talked for long enough. Glory to the Republic. May the goddess bless us all.
Glory to mankind.
Now, go out and enjoy the festival, and spend this joyous day with those you hold dear. Let us make this a celebration to remember.
That was certainly overwhelming. Yeah, I agree there with Catra. Even if we've already seen the airships and the AFs, yeah. Right, I didn't expect him to roll out in such a dramatic fashion though. Yeah, exactly. He appears to have made full use of all of Marduk's evaluations of them. This is my first time seeing them, so I'm more than a little blown away right now. Yeah, you weren't with us when we saw some of them in Basel, yeah. So yeah, I remember the robots. They were still constructed them, and it was supposed to be top secret in Basel at that point there. That I remember.
This marks the end of the ceremony. Some of the new weaponry revealed will be on display in the Revolution Plaza. Visitors are also reminded that the area around the presidential building will remain closed to the public.
Dad. Anyway, now that the big speech is over, it's time to get to what we planned. We're spread throughout the city while checking for force BGs on the bulletin boards. Sounds good. We'll also be keeping an eye out for any signs of the 7th Genesis, even if we shouldn't dedicate too much of our energy to that. Yeah, there's still a chance that message was a prank, but better safe than sorry. I wish my fears hasn't ended up casting such a shadow over what should have been a happy day. Hee, oh come on, you're just being silly. Tell me about it. I'd be more nervous not being in the loop about what's going on at this point. We want to be involved. Besides, I'm all for everyone enjoying the festival. Only me and the one other person need to actively patrol. Just if you know something out of the ordinary, anything to at all, you let us know. That's vital. Understood. We'll be out on the lookout. My nose might be not as good as yours, but there's no way I'd be missing trouble viewing. Understood. I'll always be available to switch in if I am needed. Same can be said for me. Should you need a hand, I will always be there. I appreciate it. So select one additional member to accompany Van. This character can be swapped out from the desk and office at any time. Oh, so it's just only one more person. One more person, eh? Let's give it to the maid. Let's go, Izette. Looks like Victor's back already. Glenn, you must still be out enjoying the festival. I wonder if Mr. Lugan is also with them. They seem to be getting along rather well at the party. I kinda have mixed feelings about that, but I guess it ain't my call to make. Alright then, let's get to work. I would be delighted to accompany you. So, we're supposed to be completing all these 4 speed J's. There's a lot of stuff as well. Takes her out to it. Okie dokie. Let's do it. It's Begon's oval bike. Oh, so this is what we need to do if we ever need to drive out as well. We got 4 times the free time. I'm not gonna use the free time right now. I'm just gonna talk around and see the updates around here first.
Never a bad meal at Momar.
Gotta be busy as hell today, but I can tackle the morning on my own and go from there. Gotta let Paulette and Yum have the day to themselves. Gets me nice and motivated. And as for him, he so much lays the fingers on Paulette after what he did. The end. Place is packed today, huh, Pops? I know your back's been bugging you. Don't push yourself, yeah? And you can mind your own business, Sonny. You gonna order something or what? If you're looking for Paulette and Yum, they should be over in Vantel. Checking on them for me, yeah? Oh, relax, I'm sure they're fine.
Pick something already.
Hey, we got something new here. Tricolor Mille Filet.
Be seeing ya.
You finally made a new meal. You check onto this one next as well.
Be seeing ya.
Alrighty. We can leave it. So yeah, let's check over here. We have got the family. We got Dazwani's family here. This is yummy. It's just as good as you said it was. It's lovely to sit down and enjoy this time as family. But I'm glad you both like it. When I came here the other day, I heard they even serve some dishes with more Central Eastern flavors. I'm familiar family inspector. Good to see you enjoying yourself for once. Look at you patrolling for the festival. Listen, I'm off duty, so I'll cut you some slack. Just to make sure that you know your place and don't cross any. Daddy, you said you're off duty, right? Because you're not acting off duty right now. Of course I am, sweetheart. I got all of my work done yesterday. You two have my undivided attention. Well, I'm glad to hear it. You don't get family time often. I think I see you walk out the door to handle a new case more than I actually see you at home. Right? Mommy misses you a lot. I know, I'm really sorry. You know, it's really hard for me to get some time off work. I guess the guy's got it hard too. Indeed. I can't help but feel a little pity for him. Pardon the interruption. I bought you all some dessert. It's on the house to celebrate the festival. Enjoy. Ooh, this also looks really yummy. You didn't have to, but thank you. They both look so happy right now. I definitely made the right call bringing them here today. He caught the smile there. Oh, look at them. Got a pair of doting fathers over here. I don't doubt they're both wonderful fathers. He was always busy at work. I'm only with him when we go to the temple together. But I didn't know he knew about cool restaurants. He's pretty smart. I wish he'd tell me more about all the places he sees. It's so cool. And here I thought my husband was too much of a workaholic for little dates like these. Quite a lovely place he found. Come to think of it, he goes out and tours all kinds of neighborhoods on the job. Maybe that's how he found this place. Well, however he happened upon the bistro, I'm glad he took us there. We're a family and I love every chance to spend time together as one. I think the owner and I will get along just fine. Been a while since we all hang out together. I forgot how nice it is. Have the owner to thank for going out on a limb for us. He might make a regular out of me. Hey, you should always drop by here. A nice place. That one's done. Can we actually talk to some people up here as well that are still raiding around in the office? Have a look. Anyone home, or is everyone like out and about somewhere else? Try to speak with them. Oh yeah, let's actually check on the virtual combat simulator as well.
Activating virtual.
Okay, still nothing new, so we'll just turn off the simulator and carry on. Let's actually go up to the roof. Let's see if there's any changes here. No changes over here. Alrighty. Let's go check out the rest of Old Town as well. Let's start with Jin. I'm sure you already know the Revolution Festival is the turning point of the year. You gotta welcome the new year right. Now is the time to celebrate and shake off all the baggage from the year before. This year will be my first Revolution Festival as well. I do look forward to it. If it gets like this around the holiday season, maybe it means something different to our generation, I don't know. This year I've got a new flavor, rainbow candy. Rainbow candy? Give me a dozen stat. Sweet tooth as always.
Alrighty.
For the festival, it's tradition to go around and greet your neighbors, so make sure you do it around today. And give the kids a little something for the trouble, candy works or roasted chestnuts if you got them.
Quit dawdling and buy something.
Ooh, rainbow candy. I'll be taking this. And special issue for the Tyrell Times. That's also another thing to be taken off. Oh my god, I only have 117 mil left. Need to sell quite a lot of stuff here as well. I know that we're gonna get some other things we need to buy. Let me check over to the Tyrell Times special issue. So over here, this is the Revolution Festival special. Quell Village. For Adios. This must be whereby they just issued out the Tyrell Times and just posted it out just mere seconds. Wow. And it's the shortest as well. Because usually they have about 8 or 9 pages for each of the times. This has actually gone down. I plan on taking the festival nice and slow. I like to save it at my own pace, Actually, I had quite the bizarre dream this morning. I recall some grand mystery had unfolded in town. But what lay beyond? That I can't remember. Perhaps I was just too lost in the moment.
I just love that song.
Now, I plan on taking the festival nice and slow. I like to savor at my own pace. I have each and every store wrapped around my finger when it's all said and done. Ooh, what do we have here? Eddie! He has his own stand here? Eddie's Chestnuts? What's up, what's up? Come get ya. You? Yo, my sweet tooth's tingling. You go get yourself a stand now? It's you, no. It's just like a street vendor sort of thing. Don't lump me with the rest. I'm saving up money so I can finally move out that old hag's house. Give us some peace and quiet, I guess. Is that so? You said an admirable goal for yourself. Well, it's not like that. Shut up. Yeah. Hey, can I get 2 bags, please? Hey, you even listening? Don't you dare tell my old lady, got it? Oh no, they're hot too. Don't come crying to me if you burn yourself. It's strange for him to say that because the shop to his old lady's house is just over there. That's right here. It's like round the corner right now.
What's it gonna be?
Okay, I have to sell some stuff. I kind of worried myself for buying those weapons earlier. I was like, oh my god. Alrighty, let's try and sell some stuff here. Sell this one, Zerm capsule. Makes a lot of there. And then I'll sell 3 of these and sell 3 of these. Okay,
come again.
Now I can buy some stuff now.
What's it gonna be?
Let's buy this chestnut and also the roasted chestnuts and chestnut glacé.
Come again.
Now who's gonna be learning this one today? That's for that. Earl Grey Mont Blanc. Let's move on board. But yeah, lots of panels stands here. And yeah, his own mummy's right here. If she goes out, she would actually see him working there. Hey, welcome. The festival's made us all busy bees here. You doing the rounds too? I imagine you're buzzing around town for work. Make sure you find time to take a breather. Hang in there.
Looking is always free, you know.
She didn't really get anything new on her side, did she?
Come back for more anytime.
Alrighty, let's get ourselves out of here.
Full of energy.
No kids around here. How about over here? Gotta find a way to pass the time. Oh, you don't want to enjoy yourself, Raymond?
Right.
Welcome. Care to buy a 3-leaf clover to celebrate the festival today? You can see them on the Calvardian flag as a symbol of the revolution. They make for wonderful souvenirs. You can even take them home and display them on your porches or windowsills. Feel free to pick one up for yourself. So I was going to ask Raymond to take a shift today, but he cancelled on me. He said some urgent business came up. I hope he's alright. That's what he said, because he's usually over here to sell and do a shift here.
Ah, welcome.
Okay, all the gifts are done.
I hope to see you again.
I don't need to get anything else over here. Alright, let's move on. Let's actually check on the 4 SPGs over here.
What do I do?
Let's see what we've got.
Missing friend. My best friend Jess left behind a message and disappeared. It doesn't seem like he's in danger, but I have to see him in person and tell him something. Could you help me? I'll be waiting at the share house in Old Town. Raymond. Oh. But that's what happened. Alright, we'll be with you, Raymond, in a bit. Just need to check on the other stuff first in Old Town.
Well...
What's this? Revolution Festival, it says here. Okay, there's a lot of people standing around here. Happy Revolution Festival Day! You too! Oh, the nostalgia. How long has it been since we terrorized the festival together? Man, gotta be at least 10 years. We haven't gone out and done that since the kids we were born, have we? Well, no better time than now. Let's hit the town just like old times. If you'd love a chance to catch up on things, I'd love to hear how your kids are doing these days. Sounds good to me. Let's make this festival one to remember for us old timers. Speaking of the kids, have Harry and Sheena been getting along? Oh, they're fine. Huh, they remind me of us when we were kids. Sheena could be a bit pushy, but well... And why might you be looking at me, mister? Oh, no special reason. Like mother, like Dora. Even the crazy smiles are the same. Alright, let's actually speak with the kids as well. Oh yeah, guess who's eating a ton of festival food? This guy. Upon Machina would go through to the Riverside stores together. Man, Dad's been talking to people this whole time. He's so slow. Maybe we should go ahead and grab a spot. Oh Harry, you just now telling me you want to get lunch at the stores? Why didn't you tell me that sooner, you big dummy head? Sorry, but I swear I can eat enough for two. I know. That's why I made an extra for you. It was supposed to be a gift for the Revolution Festival. I worked so hard on it. Oh, hee hee. Have as much food as you want then. Eat until you can't walk, I insist. What's going into you? She's really scary when she smiles like that. Woohoo! I get to play with Harry all day. And Sheena worked super hard to make lunch for him. Hey, zip it, Mark. Oops, I didn't know it was a surprise.
Indeed.
Sheena's in a bad mood, I wonder why. It's okay, get to play all day, and Mom and Dad are here too. Harry had to go and ruin everything. Why can't you just... I guess the food won't go to waste, at least if everyone will be there to eat it. It's just, can you blame me? I worked so hard to make it just for him. He still gets to eat anyway, right?
The goddess of the sky is always...
You know, this is the only time in this chapter that the chapel music in this game doesn't overpower what's going on. Like, the chapel has always overpowered every music until just right now. Now, welcome to today's special mass. I see we have more people than usual today. I must say I'm honored. It warms my heart to see so many of our neighbors here. I do have a luncheon scheduled after mass. You're welcome to eat and make merry together. Monmar has offered to care for our lunch. I prepared some homemade dishes myself. Well, I'm just excited beyond words. May you have a wonderful day too.
Alrighty.
Right. Monmart said they were quite busy today, so I have to try and pick up our food early. Goodness, things are setting up to be quite busy after mass. Hee hee. I do hope you enjoy your day. The festival coincides with a special mass we hold here at the church. The Revolution Festival is more than just a holiday. It is a day when we express our gratitude for family, fraternity, and neighborly love. I too need my rest. I visited the sauna this morning to cleanse my body and so proceed in the festival. If you like, please take a moment to pray. Now that's our Nikolai, curious as ever. We'll stop by if we get the time. Right, anyone up here? And then we also check out the Sunday school part as well, which Sunday school is not going to be available for today. Let's go into Stanley's factory now. Let's see how it's going on over here. Yeesh. Dad finally comes home and he just jumps off parts and bounces right back out. I swear he treats his own house like a storage shed. Newsflash, we live here too. I want to track him down and get him to clean up after himself, but I'm up to my neck in festival work. Sorry, don't mind me. I'm just venting my frustrations a little.
Very well.
Do you know what you want? I hope to see you again. Do you know what you want?
Oh, what's this? Documents. Golden Blood, Wolf Acquired, Perfect Driver 2, Mishi in Boots. I don't know what these are for. I'm gonna buy these.
I hope to see you again.
These are movies. Movie brochures? Was that the ones, those are the ones I missed out on, perhaps? It could be really, right? That I forgot to get the brochures from them. Bro, this clock here goes all the way back to the Middle Ages. It's got a lot of parts missing, but haha, I think I can fix you up. You sit tight, my antique little friend. Go figure she'd find something completely unrelated to the festival. No knocking it though. Fulfillment takes many forms. Hee, I'm happy for her. Whoa. Yeah, so she's already said that stuff there.
Really?
Should we solve this stuff out as well? At this point? How much stuff do I have? I think I need to open some stuff out. Where is it? Custom? And if I go to open slots, some extra open slots I do need to take care of. This one and this one. Yeah, we do have enough to open some more stuff out. So 480 over here. We'll open this. And then we'll go over to Begard. We'll open this one out as well. There's a couple more to do on top of this. I think that's probably it there. So Catra's all filled, but then Begard, how much we need left for Begard? We just need that much for the blue, red, and green ones. Okie dokie. Alright then, so let's actually just fill in a shard then. So we got a lot of earth shards on this one, so this is the shield one. We just need Forte Guard or Crest Guard. So we go for a fire one then. Fire or time. Let's do the guard one. Let's do the time one. I just need to find 6 times 1 over here right now. So we need to set the quotes over here.
Let me handle this.
Let's see if I do have one right now. So this will be the 6 times I can get cost. I need to buy one. The other ones don't give us 6 times in value. Oh wait, action free. Do I have an action free already? No, I do not. So it could either be action free or cost free to buy. I'll get action free.
Let me handle this. New skill unearthed.
There we go. We've got Crest Guard, and we've also got Guardian. No, Guardian 2 has always been there. Yeah. So it was only Crest Guard that we just got, and also Resist. No, not even Resist Blind. Resist Blind 2 is 7. Okay. So that's done for Begard for now. Let's go to Catra. So there's 2 open ones that we do need to fill out. This one is 10 again. I guess it's going to be another Fort Guard or Crest Guard situation. I could drop in another Crest Guard for Catra as well. I don't see Catra more as a defensive type rather than more of an attacking one. So yeah, let's do Crest Guard again. Or is there like any other mix of things we can do? I wonder. It looks like it's aiming to the earth stuff, so yeah. Let's just go and buy another time one. This time we'll do cost free.
Initiating maintenance. Skills updated.
And we have one more to be done over here. So Scony, we got space 8 times. Time for the 4. cost 2, and then Earth. It's a bit of a mixed bag over here, isn't it? Ooh, Avenging Arts. Chance of countering arts with says to be evading an art. That'd be cool to get, right? Let me actually look at my stuff here. The cost 2's over here. I just need a 4 times on the space. I'll leave Gaiaverse because it gives us that. This gives us that. So if I switch this for 4 times space, let's see if I can get one. Oh, this will do. Hit 2, or should I go Soloverse? Because that also increases the ATS.
Skills updated.
And then over here, I have enough for it? No, I don't. What's this? Oh, times 3. I need to find something else then. Times 4 it is then. Accuracy plus 50. So now we've got that. Now we just need a 6 times on the fire. 6 times on the fire. Stun plus 60 sounds nice. It's either break free or attack free. Let's go break free.
Initiating maintenance. New skill obtained.
Nice. So now we got Avenging Arts. We'll get to see that if we can get that in battle there. But yeah, that looks good for now. Unless we want to check into our art drivers as well. So how do we go into our art drivers here? So let's see, plugins. We can actually grab some more of these here. So let's start with Van first. Oh, I can't do any more of those. Damn. And if I can't do any more of those, then I don't think I can get anyone else's ones open as well. Besides Anya's. I'll just put one for Anya's right here. But Van, we got 3 custom slots open. So Earth, Water, Fire, Wind. Let's go with a time one as well. Pluto's Nova. Let's go with Arc El Dorado as well. Space. We're gonna try and get every one of them. Jabberwock's arm as well. That's all included in for Van's one. Now we go to Anya's. Anya's is having space and water for now. What else can we do for Anya's over here? Because we already got Terra. What's this one? Single, single, single. These ones are singles here. Ooh, Aegis Shield. Perfect. Get a shield here. Yeah, I dig that one. And that'll be it. We just need to get more of the Sepith, and then we can work more on this.
Come again.
That's a bit of an upgrade that I like to do. Alright, we're out of here. Next up, to the bathing spots.
Hey,
Oh, look who we have. We got a lot of lovely ladies on this table. Oh, hey everyone. Hi guys, nice to see you. Ni hao. Happy Revolution Festival. Hello, Miss Shahina, Miss Closel. I didn't realize you were both together. Not to mention Hirei's own little princess. You're all awfully cheery. Did you ladies go to the bathhouse together? Yep, we made plans for a little while back. But right now, I'm on a break. Just finished morning patrol. Oh, if anything comes up, just call me anytime. But be there in 5 minutes tops. You don't need to hurry that much if it happens, Miss Alphaid. We'll be okay. Alright, let's talk to these guys and see what's up. Well, I have no shortage of conversation topics. You'll get me started and I can go on for hours. Or maybe I just laid low and how this fun little development goes down. No need to rush. But she's really the chatty type, I suppose. Being who I am, I don't get so casual back at home. It's all business all the time. But the festival lets me forget about all that for a little bit. I'm gonna take it all in. I don't usually bathe during the day. It's kinda luxurious. That felt really nice. I'm in tip-top shape now. If you need me for anything, let me know. Ashton really knows her beauty stuff. I should ask for a recommendation sometime. I have to pass it on to my sister too. Well, since we're here, We should also bathe ourselves as well. You got way more customers than I expected. The Tower Times wrote up an article about us, and that gave us a big bump. Got a lot of business through word of mouth too. Not gonna lie, I'm pleased as punch. Hope you guys are having fun too. Alright, Rizette. Ready to dip in?
This is perfect.
The steam feels quite pleasant.
She sounded just like Anya's there, saying the steam feeling pleasant. It's like it's getting so steamy.
On top of the world.
On top of the world. Okay. So it looks like the voices for Vanry comes out has changed at times. From it. He's now on top of the world and just chat to her after taking that out. You see, Curtis, your papa got to where he was by working long and hard, just like you're studying. I can't say for certain that doing so brought me happiness. It distracted me from my family, from you. So I don't want you to follow my footsteps. Huh? What? There's only a month and a half until the entrance exam. What am I supposed to do? I can't just stop now. That's just not fair. Come on, Mom. You agreed, don't you? Well, honey, I'm not so sure myself. I owe you an apology after taking some friends. I realized I was much too pushy about from your studies. I think it might be best if you decide what you want for yourself. I know it's a lot to ask, but it's clear I haven't been helping you. What, you two? What the hell? Why don't you just have to? I'm so sorry, cuz. I realize now how harsh we were being to you. I regret not being there for you more. We put a lot of thought into this, trust me. We want to see you set things right. But don't let the food go cold, guys. A lot to chow in over here. Yeah, and that's really about it over here. Let's get ourselves out. And that looks to be covered everything here in Edith. Old Town. So, let's get ourselves started on the Force PG quest then. And talk to Raymond. So suppose friend has gone missing, and we should be able to try and find them from here.
Right.
Hey Van, thanks for coming. Sure thing, figured I heard you at least. You wrote that Jess has disappeared, right? Oh yeah, you know who he is, don't you? Yeah, we cross paths at the station from time to time. Did a small job for him a while back too. Oh interesting, I didn't know that. Anyway, when did he go missing? He was already gone when I woke up this morning. I went into his room to check up on him, but found this note here instead. I know this is sudden, but I have to leave. The longer things go on, the harder it is for me to bear it. And don't worry about holding on to my things, you can go ahead and get rid of them. Thanks for everything, and sorry for the trouble. Goodbye. Alright. From the looks of it, none of you are expecting this. No, he never said anything about leaving. We were having dinner just fine with my sister just last night. Has anything strange occurred while you were together? Let me think. You know, things did feel a little awkward between him and my sister. Nothing else happened that struck out to me, yeah. Mind sharing? Sure, it was 3 days ago. Jess was gonna have a nightmare show over at Riverside, so I went to check it out. But he never showed up to it. They had to cancel. He bailed out on the gig at the last minute? That ain't normal. Yeah, he never done that before. I asked him what happened the next day, but he wouldn't answer me. Everything else was fine, so I didn't bring it up again. Then he woke up this morning and he vanished. Well, at least it didn't look like anything illegal happened. Yeah, and I didn't think it was worth bothering the guild over it. Instead, I took some time off work today to look for him. I've been everywhere I thought he might have gone to, but no luck. I don't think I can do this by myself. That's why I decided to ask you guys for help. You've got a good rep of doing goods by your clients. Yeah, it makes sense. I think I got a good grasp on this whole stick now. In that case, will you help look for him? I'm not trying to pressure you. Well, I don't mind. I really don't mind looking for your pal here. Because you should be with your pal for a festival like this. Sure, we can pitch in. Oh, I'm so glad, thank you. Not to change the subject, but didn't you and Jess grow up together? Uh-huh, we're both from Anchorville. We've been friends since we were kids. My sister and I decided to move to Edith after you made his big break. I thought things were back to how they used to be when we were kids, but now I don't know what to think. Your sister's name is Kara, right? And she's not looking for him? I don't know. Don't think so. I told her about it, obviously, but she didn't want to help me. So she should be at a job like usual, works in the boutique over in the Seedon district. Something must have happened between her and Jess for her to be acting like that. I feel a little guilty not having a clue what is there. Sometimes stuff just happens. All you can do now is look for him. You know who else was friends with Jess aside from Cal? The only other person I can think of at the top of my head is his manager. I don't know how to reach her, but Carol probably does. Got it. Thanks for sharing. Don't worry about looking for him anymore. We'll take it from here. In the meantime, if you could please wait here, we'd sincerely appreciate it. Okay, I'll do that. Thanks again, you guys. Alright, first up, Raymond's sister Carol. Let's see what she's got to say about all this. I believe he mentioned his sister working in Erland. That's the boutique in Seedon district.
Well, we're on the clock now.
Alright, let's do it. Let's follow this through. Let's go to the Seedon district first.
Off we go.
Welcome to Erland, sir.
And let's have a chat with Carol. Oh, are you here from that office place? Yep, Van Arkwright Solutions. Your little brother asked me to find Jess. Mind talking about it? Any little thing might help. But I already heard something happen between you and Jess. If you don't want to, you don't have to tell me the full story, just anything that might help me find him. Raymond's been real worried about him, you know? Poor guy took a day off work, he's running around the whole city trying to find him. I think it took a lot out of him to reach out for help too. Your brother would be thankful for your help. I know, Raymond isn't the only one who's worried about him. I can't tell you everything, but I can at least try as best I can. No problem, every little bit helps. So 3 days ago, we heard Jess canceled his upcoming live performance last minute. You know why? Well, it was. Oh, I can't hide it. It's all my fault. I see. I was talking to him right before you were set to perform. I saw her ask how he viewed me, how he wanted us to be going forward. I was trying to make a move. Jess was saying, I'm fine if you're fine. I don't want to rock the boat, stuff like that. He didn't have a problem with how things were, but I didn't react well to that. I lashed out at him. I don't want to be like this forever though. I could tell I hurt Jess when I said that. He was silent for a minute. Then he said, I can't risk that. I don't want to ruin what we have already. You don't understand how I feel, or Raymond. He sounded really strained. But I did understand. I know how he feels. And I can't just have my feelings balled up like this. And then Jess, I get the gist. Thanks for filling us in. I'm sorry, I just don't know what to say. I just can't face him right now, not after what I did. I get that, we'll take care of it, don't worry. I think I understand what's going on between her and Jess. Jess was just, yeah. Carol must have picked up on it. It's just the Raymond part I'm not clear on. What about his feelings? By the way, you're in contact with Jess's manager, right? And giving me their number. Oh yes, of course. Dan plugged in the contact info Carol gave him and immediately dialed it up. He got through to Jess's manager, who agreed to meet him at the terrace in front of the station. Alright, let's get over there. Right, our destination is the station terrace.
Oh, a golden blood.
Are you Jess's manager? That's right. Never thought he'd up and disappear like that, and without saying anything to his housemates. What have you heard? We were recently talking about his future as an artist, I mean. I'm sure you heard about it already, but you missed his concert 3 days ago. Got an info from me, of course. All he said to me was that things can't keep going like this. He said he wanted to get away from his current environment and work someplace else. He even mentioned trying to perform abroad. That's quite a courageous idea. Well, I said to forget about it for now. He's at a critical point in his career, too critical to be going anywhere. I told him straight up that he had no hope of succeeding if he just leaves the country now. His response, so be it. An early retirement might suit me if it comes to it. He's awfully willing to throw everything away. However, I'm still his manager as of now, so he's obligated to inform me in case he does leave the capital. So far, he hasn't done that. Whoever he is, I trust he's still near the capital. Thanks for the info. That's really useful. While I got you here, mind if I ask about anyone else that might know about him? I don't know how much I can say on that end. He's always been a very private person. I do know you recently helped arrange the music for an idol duo. Oh, I know that idol duo. Taylor and Lua, I think. They're the best I can give you when it comes to acquaintances. Just knowing that is a big help. We know the two of them, so it should be easy to ask them about them. I believe they're still in the middle of a concert right now.
It's over in the blue score, where Jess himself often performs. Alright, thanks again. Don't mention it. I hope you can bring him to his senses. Good luck. Let us be on our way then. Yeah, off to Riverside we go. Alright, Riverside it is. And one thing as well is that the blue score is actually open in the daytime because of all this festival.
Well...
Hey man, good to see you around. We've got an idol performance on for the Revolution Festival show. They'll do a record review. This will be their debut. And to top off, Jess wrote their songs. They're kinda nobodies right now, but I got a feeling they're on their way to bring in somebodies. Stop by and check the show out if you feel like it.
Hey
Will
there.
do.
See ya.
Man oh man, you two are just amazing. So this is what Idol's all about, huh? They're pretty intense. I'm really enjoying it. Lionel picked a good spot, I'll say.
You're so awesome!
You are so amazing. Awesome. Love you. Woo! Okay, calm down, cowboy. I should ask the two idols about Jess. Should I wait till their break time? Yeah, let's wait till break time. Hi there. Thanks for coming to see us. You two did great up there. Sorry to bother you while you're on your break, but I got a few questions for you. And explained the situation to the two idols and inquired about Jess. Oh no, Jess of all people. Now that you mention it, I did think he was acting strange this morning. This morning? Did either of you see Jess today? We bumped into each other at Brother's music shop over in Tyrell. We stopped by the store to borrow some musical equipment for our performance today. Jess was talking to the manager when we got there. He's a regular there. He was probably saying goodbye to the manager since Jess was on his way out the capital. Did you and Jess talk about anything? I told him we were gonna have a performance and he wished me the best. I was hoping he'd be there, so I made a point of inviting him. He said he appreciated the invite, but he was busy. Mentioned leaving the capital to see his favorite flower. Favorite flower? I wonder what that could be. Maybe Raymond knows. A reasonable assumption, Raymond does work as a florist. Thanks for the help. Much appreciated, you two. It was nothing. Hope you can help Jess out. Okay, back to Raymond for now. Of course, we ought to report on your progress.
This is wonderful.
Alright, let me switch out to Rosette here. We're gonna be walking around with her. We need to go back to Old Town.
Off we go.
So we're going back to the guy that's looking for his bro. Just to know what his favorite flower is. He said he was going out of town to see his favorite flower. That's what we heard. Any idea what that might be? Yeah, I think so. He was probably talking about white daisies. Huh, not really that rare of a flower. They're really common in our hometown. Anchorville is full of them. Jess, Carol and I would go out to the fields and look at them all the time. Though you can't really fully find any natural fields like that over here in Edith. The only ones here are cultivated. Huh, who knew? If I may, what's so fascinating about white daisies? I wonder if there was a particular reason you like them. I mean, they're easy on the eyes and smell nice for one, but I guess their true meaning spoke to us. Do you know what white daisies mean in the language of flowers? Hidden love. It's pretty poetic, don't you think? Yeah, I feel you. But if that's what they stand for, then I wonder, are you hiding some sort of hidden love? Haha, I don't know. That might be a stretch. Maybe they appeal to Jess's artistic sensibilities, being a musician and all. Carol's more of an open book though. But now that I think about it, she might actually be hiding her true feelings. Well, you're the expert. Oh yeah, I don't think she told you about what happened. Huh, something happened? Van told Raymond about Carol and Jess's confrontation, careful to omit some of the particulars. Things can't keep going on like this forever. She really said that? That she did, and I know on certain terms. Huh, and what did Jess say? That he didn't want to ruin his relationship with you too. That's a relief at least. I feel bad for my sister. I want her happiness more than anything, but that's not how things are shaking up. To backpedal to the flower thing a little, you kind of sidestepped the whole hidden love discussion. What about you? Got any secrets of your own? Me? You're not seriously springing down on me out of the blue and expecting an answer. Yeah, that's fair. I do understand where Jess is coming from, not wanting to ruin how things are and all.
Anyway, don't mind me. Let's get back to the topic at hand. You know what he's looking for, but do you know where he might have gone to see those flowers? I think so. He asked me once if I knew where daisies grew naturally, and I actually didn't have any idea at the time, but my boss did. Some bloom in the Dirk Memorial Park forest. Apparently there's a whole bunch of them near the entrance. The forest? You sure about that? However, that area is ostensibly close to the public. Believe me, I know. But you'd be surprised how far Jess could go on just stubbornness alone. I don't doubt he could sneak in there if he wanted to. Alright. He shouldn't get attacked by any monsters if he doesn't wander too far in, but I don't want to risk it. Are you going to the park then? Can you take me with you? I understand what happened between Jess and Carol, but I don't want to see that meant he had to leave us so out of nowhere. It doesn't make sense to me. I want to talk to him. I need to hear the answers directly from his mouth. Sure, why not? If he's not coming back, might as well take you to him. Let you two smooth things out. I'll let you two know we're about to ready to roll. Sound good? Sounds great. Thanks, Van. So it says you won't be able to explore the forest and Dirk Memorial Park until this request is completed. Talk to Raymond once you're ready to go. Alright, let's do it. Yep, let's roll. You gonna let your sis know? Yeah, I'll contact her just to let her know what's going on. Raymond reached out to Carol before they left to let her know of everything, but she was too busy to come immediately. The group then ventured into the forest after promising to meet up when Carol had the chance. I finally found you, Jess. This is where you were, huh? Raymond? Dan? Oh, I see. You must have asked for his help finding me. You're really good at tracking people down, aren't you? Sorry, but work's work. Should we leave you guys to it? Actually, could you stay here? I have a feeling that Jess is just gonna dodge my questions if it's just us two here. Alright, if that's what the client wants, that's what the clients get. I'll get right to the point then. Why did you do this, Jess? Why would you just disappear all of a sudden, only leaving us a note? Did you never think that might have been cruel? Yeah, you're right, I'm sorry. But I didn't know what else to do. I'm such a coward. Jess, if this is because of Carol, it's not at all. I do feel bad not being able to turn out feelings, yeah, but that's not why I ran away. Then why did you? You still remember that conversation we had before coming to Edith, just the two of us? Of course, I do remember it. And how we promised to keep it a secret? You sure it's okay for us to be here? It's fine on my end at least. What about you, Jess? Are you okay we talk about it now? Sure. It's not that big a deal anyway. We just talked about us both being in love with someone who didn't recuperate our feelings. Yeah. Your feelings haven't changed, I take it? They have not, no. And I'll never be with the one I love, that I can guarantee you. That's because... Actually, never mind me. This is wrong. Me putting things to words will only make it worse. No one's gonna benefit from it if I say out loud. It will just be a hassle for you anyway. What does that mean? Wait. I think you finally figured it out. I suspected as much. I don't intend on acting on my feelings, so you don't have to worry about that. But you gotta understand how I feel now. Especially since you also can't be together with the one you love. That's fair. Yeah, you're right about that. Didn't see that one coming. How tragic. I can't stand the thought of ruining things between the three of us. You must feel the same way, right? But Carol didn't. Carol? She said something to me 3 nights ago that really caught me off guard. She said that she knew how I felt. That was it, really. I know it doesn't feel like a big deal, but it was to me. I know she didn't mean to hurt me either, but I just couldn't. I couldn't bear it anymore. That's why I ran. Jess, so you understand now. You understand why we can't be together anymore. Wait. Oh, and she came out. She knew it was here as well. Carol, you came? I was wondering when you showed up. I wasn't sure if I even wanted to come, but I made up my mind. I couldn't just keep ignoring it. I really appreciate you taking the blame for me, Jess. But you should stop that. This is all my fault. I knew how you felt, and I still decided to talk to you about all of this. It's okay, Carol. It's not really your fault here. If anything, I'm grateful. This was going to happen one day. I knew that all along. It's always been my inevitability. You didn't cause this, but only hold it along. It's probably better for us to deal with this now, rather than kick it down the road any further, right? Jess, that's not... I'm really sorry for leaving without saying anything, but we had the chance to talk now. You understand why it had to be done. So this is goodbye. I don't like having things end here. Should probably say something. How about... Tell him he will regret it or mock their friendship. I'm not so much for mocking at this point, so I'm gonna have to go with plan Y. You're really gonna regret this, you know? Dan? I know that, I already do. But it's probably better this way for the sake of all of us. You sure about that? You guys have known each other ever since you were kids. I'm guessing you don't want to leave so much as you want them to understand what you're going through and stick together. He's right. That's why I want to lease. This is still a lot to take in, to be honest. But neither you nor your feelings are a hassle to me, Jess. I swear it. Goddess, why would you even think that? I promise you they're not. That should be one of your biggest worries taken care of, yeah? But I know I really don't have a right to speak here since I caused this in the first place. But you're still the same Jess we've always known. Us knowing that how you feel doesn't change that. It doesn't change who you are, how we feel about you. You really mean that? Looks like you should have put a lot more effort in your friends there. They're pretty understanding. You still think running away is the best choice? If you were only hurting yourself, then it'd be one thing. But that ain't gonna be the case, is it? Your actions are gonna cause the friends you care so much about pain too. They're also gonna regret this. At the very least, you three need to sit down and have a good and long talk about what you want. If after all you still want to walk away, then that's fine. It's never too late. And Van's right. Please, Jess. You two are far kinder to me than I deserve. But if you're willing to fight for us so much, then I wouldn't do it if I just took the coward's way out, yeah? I need to be brave and face the consequences through this. Whatever those may be. Glad to hear it. Thank you, Jess. I knew you'd come around. It's a pleasure. It's pleasant to see things work out in the end. We owe you, Van. What you said really resonated with me. Huh, good to know. I'll never forget what you did for us today. Let me be the one that pays your fee. It's only right since I caused this. Nah, it'd be right if we all paid equal parts. I'm good if that works for you. You two are the best. I couldn't ask for better friends. You sure lucked out there. With that, Raymond's request came to a successful conclusion. Dan and company saw them back to their share house in Old Town and then resumed their work.
Well done, everyone.
Okay, so it's just more of a quest whereby they just wasn't going to be completely honest with their feelings towards each other. That's what it sounds like. And he just didn't wanted to, move away from it rather than, get them upset or having a different reaction from it. But they're completely understanding to each other because they've been friends for so long anyway.
Mirror deposit confirmed.
Woohoo! 8,000. So that's a double plus on lore. I did grab that again because I just couldn't go for the whole mocking thing. I would imagine that the whole mocking thing would have just turned into chaos there for the extra points. I never planned on coming back here, and yet here I am, with my old friends in tow. It feels strange. Oh yeah, the heck do you mean strange? We're all at home together, just as it should be. You can't just up and leave without saying anything, you big dork. Yeah, you're right. Sorry for worrying you. Huh, you're a real handful sometimes, you know that? Alright, I can't forget work. Now that we found Jess, I gotta get back to business. Alright, I don't need to get back to the store. Actually though, why don't we get together for the festival tonight? I think that'd be fun. It would help us unwind after everything. Sounds like a plan. Heck yeah, today's probably gonna be tough. At work though? Yeah, we're gonna be busy. Let's think of what kind of dinner we can make while we're all at work. Well, that's good though. They didn't have to ruin their relationship there. And they can still be friends forever and ever and ever. Okay, so let's go over to... Should we do Riverside or some free time? Let's do free time.
Here's your schedule.
So free time, we got 4 points here. We got one for Anya's, we got one for Ferry, we got one for Aaron, Rosette, Elaine, and Shizuna. Alright, so one of them is gonna have to be Elaine to fix this one up. I'm not too sure about Anya's one because we already maxed that out already. So we got the bonus for that one. Definitely gonna do Ferry's one. That needs to be maxed out. Aaron, maybe. Oh yeah, Aaron's one, so he's actually got another one to be done there. And Rosette is a maybe as well. So let's do the must ones right now. So Elaine's request.
Apparently Elaine wants my advice on something. It's pretty uncommon for her to come to me. I'll go if I can make some time. Fans group decided to take a short break. Everyone split up so they can spend their free time as they please. There you are. You're both awfully early. We hopped on an early train because we really wanted to see you. These are the siblings you met, right? Yes, they're the ones who were abducted in that case last year. September of last year? That was when you took down a criminal group that was working for Armada, yeah? That's right, it was the case that led me to accepting my promotion to A rank. I didn't realize you knew about the incident. But Molly told me all about it. It sounded like it was a rough ordeal. You can say that again. The 2 children survived, but they were left traumatized by what happened. They've been receiving care in a facility outside of the city ever since, but they're coming to the capital for the Revolution Festival. I was told they really want to see me, so I agreed to look after them for half a day. No wonder you came running to me for advice. Hey, it's not as though I'm bad at dealing with children, I just don't know how to keep them entertained. Yeah, you don't exactly strike me as a fun-loving babysitter type. I thought your bracer work would have forced you to learn all the good spots in town, but I guess not. Yes, rub it in. You know any places they might enjoy? You're the expert in slacking off, so I thought you would know. Only you would ask for help and toss an insult my way in the same breath. How's it going, Chloe? Just so we're clear, I might know a few good places, but they won't necessarily be fun for kids. Is that okay with you? Yes, that's perfectly fine, thank you. I also need to know where to find some good quality sweets. Huh, well you've come to the right person then. I'll map out a route that will take you to every underrated sweet shops in the capital. I don't think that's necessary. Would you like the cost-effective tour or the no expenses spared premium route? Actually, I have just the thing for you. A special seasonal route that will take you to all the best sweet shops and tourist spots across the city. You can leave all your gourmet needs to me. Okay, I think she can take this from here. Gone interrupting your day, are we? You don't need to worry about that, kiddo. I just came with her to make sure she got here, okay? That's good. I did think you looked a little too old for her. But I was worried we spoiled your fun by coming early. Hang on a sec. You got it all wrong. The 2 of us are the same age. Oh, really? I never would have guessed. I can hardly blame you. You could easily pass as a 30-something-year-old. Oh, so this is the thanks I get. I see how it is. Come on, say hello. Is she mute? Unfortunately, yes. She lost the ability to speak after what she went through. It doesn't look like she's recovered. Try not to excite or upset her too much. Van gave the girl some candy. This is my way of saying hi. I'm a big fan of that brand. I know you'll be heading back home tonight, but I hope you have loads of fun until then. Festivals are a blast, so enjoy it. Huh? You want him to join us? Would you be okay with that, Van? Alright, it's not like I have any urgent business to take care of. Helping you plan the route got me in the mood to stuff my face with sweets anyway. Just don't go spoiling them, okay? I know. Well, you kiddos ready to get going? Yep. Van and Elaine led the 2 children on a tour of the festival. They brought them to many of Edith's best sweets and stores and tourist spots. To Van and Elaine's delight, the children were enjoying themselves immensely, and they could feel the 2 of them opening up little by little. Eventually, they served for Old Town, their final stop on the tour. So next up is Old Town, right? What do we find there? Oh, just the perfect place to end our tour, that's all. Long as you don't let the chef's face spook you, at least. I assume you mean Montmartre. I'll look forward to that. Huh? Oh, crap. This happens from time to time. The lights down here haven't been replaced in a while. The both of you are unharmed, right? Don't worry, it's okay. No one's here to hurt you. Is this what I think it is? She still gets like this whenever she's in dark, cramped places. It must remind her of when we were trapped. Sorry, I don't think she's gonna be able to move anytime soon. I shouldn't be surprised her emotional scars run so deep. Can't I do anything to help her? Anything at all? Oopsie daisy. Van lifted the girl onto his shoulders. Huh? Van, what are you? Let's get out of here. It's like Van is like very slick at every possible situation. I can't believe Elena was like, what can I do? And here we are. Okay, you can open your eyes now. I guess she's not afraid of heights here. What do you think? Pretty sweet view, huh? You can even see Trian Tower from here. Go on the roof of where I live. Area is not the best tourist spot in town, but I like it just the same. Pretty roomy and bright, right? If any weirdos come knocking, you'll see them from a sailor away. And if push comes to shove, I'm sure she'll be more than happy to cut anyone down to size. You got nothing to worry about here, I promise. I'd appreciate it if you didn't make me look like a bloodthirsty savage. It's really nice here. Agreed. Might be a little old and musty, but other than that, it ain't too shabby. Alright, now that you've seen this, let's head back down to the bistro on the ground floor. They made me some pretty mean desserts I'm sure you'll love. I know I do. Afterwards, they capped off their day with a light lunch and dessert at Montmartre. Once they finished eating, they made all their way back to the central station as it was time for the kids' mother to pick them up. Thank you both so much. We had a ton of fun. I hope we'll see you both again someday. As do I. Take care of yourselves, you do. You're both welcome here anytime. What's up? You forget something? Thank you. Bye-bye. Van? Yeah, I know. Hey, why are you turning on the waterworks? I'm just so happy. Gotcha. Well, I think this is proof that everyone's efforts weren't for nothing. They recovered because of the rehab, their family's love and care. And what you just did for them? What we just did for them, you mean? Thank you for everything today, Van. I don't deserve it. You did all the heavy lifting. But if you insist on letting me share the credit, we'll just say you owe me one now. Always happy to put an A-rank brace in my debt. You really are unbelievable, you know that? That actually even takes up to the conversation earlier when we had Van and Judith. And Judith was just like, oh my god, you really trying to ask for my debt right now? But while you can be frustrated sometimes, I'm glad you're a part of my life. We both have our flaws, but I think we compensate for each other's quite nicely. There's nothing we can't handle when we're together, and that's especially true when Rene is with us. We also have your assistants at your side too. Yeah, you're right. Dan bid Elaine farewell, and he returned to his work.
I hope we can go back to how things once were. Never mind. Pretend you didn't hear that.
Well, I heard that. And I passed on the message to Van as well. Elaine's connection stage ran up, allowing you to learn something new about them. So, we've got the maiden walks again. So we've got Elaine's strength to be +7 and Van's strength to be +7 as well. And the other one, when it comes to the free time,
here's your schedule
that we need to get maxed out here. Let's see. It's gonna be Fairy, because we need one more star. It says next 70. This could be about 40 points. So we need to do a bit more extra for Fairy if we can. Let's see. So if we got street corner singing. Seems there's gonna be a street performance on the corner of the Uber district. Fairy seemed interested. Maybe I'll go take a look.
No, my mic is good. I can see my mic running through now. It dropped down now. Been there. It just went all groggy and slow there. I bring back this. Let me see. Everything okay now? Looks like so. Everything's okay right now. It's strange. It just jumped up quite a bit of CPU there. Oh damn, this place is lively. The festival's atmosphere is kinda contagious. Wonder what everyone's up to. Is that Fairy? Oh, Van! Funny running into you. You look like you were having fun. Wasn't expecting you to be a part of the event. Caught me off guard. Don't get me wrong though, song's nice. Oh, thank you. Actually, I got a letter from Abby just a bit ago. He said I'll be participating in the Kruger Village's New Year's Festival. I'll be the priestess this year. A priestess, huh? That's some kind of Kruger New Year's tradition. Yep, we thank the ring goddess Arusha for her guidance and pray her to bless the upcoming year. A woman in the village is chosen every year to play the role of priestess and sing the Song of Flames. This will actually be my first time back home. I'll show them how much I've grown when I play the role of priestess. And I guess I thought by performing here, I could learn something that would make me stand out from all the other priestesses. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Practicing here could help with that. I can try and lend you a hand since your pops told me to take care of you. Would you? Thank you. Don't go giving thanks yet. I don't know a lick about singing. We might need someone else. Wait, is that Pan and Fairy too? Sarah. Shahina. Hi. Well, ain't that a stroke of luck? Could have asked for anyone better. Oh, I see. Excuse me. Could I ask you two something? After explaining the situation, Sarah and Shahina happily agreed to help. To start, they had Fairy sing for them so they could evaluate her. Fairy, you're fantastic. That was enchanting. It had a dignified and serene feeling to it. It's not an easy song, but you give it an identity of your own when you sing it. Anyone listening to you will understand just how much it means to you. Emotional and full display like that draws people in. Honestly, I don't know if there's much advice we can give you. You're already great as it is. Hee, thank you. Hearing you say that is encouraging. It's not hard to sing with your heart, really. I feel like something's still missing. Maybe the thing you're missing isn't in the song at all. Why not try dancing? Even a simple choreography might make a bigger impact if you just sang the Song of Flames. Dancing? I hadn't thought about that. That's a great idea. I could try some of the dances Shahina taught me already. Ooh, I like that idea. I'd love to see you try. If that's decided, let's try to come up with a quick routine for you. Why don't you join us, Van? Since you're here and everything. Me? Cass. I was born with 2 left feet. Aha, that's not what I meant. You don't need to dance, just accompany her. We brought a tableau with us, actually, to use in the performance. Oh yeah, that would make it easier to keep up the rhythm. And please, I'll do better if you're here supporting me. Alright, fine. Can't say no to that. I guess I just beat the drum to match the mood. That'd be perfect. Let's give it our all. With the combined help of Sarah and Shahina, Fairy started practicing her performance. Alright, that's the usual dance that Shahina does as well. And Sarah. It's pretty cool. And Van's playing the drums as well. Thank you so much. Phew, I think that one went pretty well. That was stellar. I'm sure this is just what you need to impress at your New Year's festival, Fairy. If I do, it's thanks to you two and Van. I won't stop practicing until I can sing and dance like a proper priestess. And look at the timing here. The perfect audience just showed up. Huh? Oh, it's her father and her bro. I'm glad to see you as well, Verida. Abby, Cassim, Fee too. Yeah, what an audience here. Most impressive to see an employer so dedicated, you'll even provide assistance to his staff in matters of song and dance. Oh, shit happens. Wasn't expecting a bunch of big shots like you to come by though. I happened to bump into Marduk's security chief while I was patrolling Uber. We were just walking around when we spotted you guys. Not just as surprised as you to bump into a Kruger Corps commander though. Well, I visit the capital from time to time to take care of business. I thought to stop by and see how Farida was doing while I was at it. You're doing even better than I expected. You've grown, Farida, and it shows in the way you carry yourself. And that idea of yours of dancing as you sing, I like it. Surely you agree as well, Cassim. She's still got some work to do, still unstable on her feet, so movements aren't particularly smooth just yet. Just as a big bro, just to lay down the criticism. If you're going for this, be sure to do your utmost. Of course, I just started, so it's not the best right now, but I'll keep practicing. Look forward to me flooring you. The security chief's advice was actually reasonable. Maybe they're not that strained after all. Oh, and awkward, let me congratulate you for a job well done in Erasion. Farida's grown so much since I entrusted her to you, I haven't regretted that choice. Glad to hear that. Would appreciate a heads up before having a whole ass child dumped onto me like that though. But she's pulling her way around the office, so that's all good. Good to know. I'll leave my door in your care. She still has so much to learn. I'll be looking forward to seeing you for the New Year's festival, Farida. Of course. Thank you, Abby. You too, Cassim, Fee. I'll do my best as priestess and rip the song on flames. That way I can prove to you how much I've grown. Ida will be happy for her too, no doubt. After they left, Sarah and Shahina helped Ferry in practicing the Song of Flames for a while longer. When they finished, Van and Ferry said their goodbyes and left. Alright, I'm heading back. Suffing up? No, it's just, I've grown so much and I feel like I can keep growing even more if I stick with you, Van. Wherever you go, I'll follow. So thank you for continuing to take good care of me. Pushy for a part-timer, aren't you? Guess I'll keep on looking after you, least I can do as your boss. Hee, of course.
I'm going to do
so
my
about
best
that question
so that
earlier,
Abby, Ida, you guys, so that everyone can be proud of me.
Well, yes, everyone is definitely proud of you, Ferry. But yeah, as I said from earlier, throughout this course of this chapter, it was all about the answers if everyone wants to stay together with Van. And that for sure is an answer for Ferry right there, that she definitely wants to stay a part of the team for as long as she can. So yeah, a new connection stage after leveling up. That was a big stage up as well, by the way. A warrior to lean on. SCRM effect, chain effect, another 5% added to the booth there. But yeah, you would never really see her big bro compliment her at all.
Here's your schedule.
Okay, so we have 2 more points to go, with 4 of these as well. I really want to check out Rosette's, even if it's maxed out right here. I really want to check it out. We're not going to get any bonuses, but we're going to do it anyway. Tech advancements. Rosette's going to get an upgrade to her mechanical limbs with Associate Professor Esmeralda. She asked if I'd like to tag along and help her test for any problems. Well, let's do it. Van's group decided to take a short break. Everyone split up so they could spend their free time as they please. And that's it. There, your hands should be working a little bit more smoothly now. Tell me if anything feels off, or are you doing just peachy? More than just peachy, I actually feel like I'll be able to perform even more precisely now, thanks to these adjustments. Damn, I'm impressed. Can't even tell the implants by just looking at them. Hee, I know, right? The updated frame was designed by Marduk's engineering and development department. I took the receptors that handle her brain's electrical signals and tried to subdivide them to further refine their design. I also increased the precision of her skin's cutaneous sensors. Hopefully it will feel so natural you won't be able to know it's not the real thing. It'll fit just like a glove. And all the jargon's going straight over my head, Doc, but hopefully it means it's an improvement. That's right. Though this also puts more of a burden on the remaining organic parts, albeit faint. Since it's only a partial replacement, I'm a teensy bit concerned about the balance shift between the old and new parts. So be a sweetie and try testing everything with Van.
just to make sure it's all dandy. Of course, I expected as much having had adjustments of a similar ilk in the past. Should probably keep the testing to day-to-day activities and see if she can still perform them well, yeah? Yep, that kind of real-world use case there is much more useful than anything a formal test would generate. What do you say, Van? Wanna help? Pretty please? Yeah, no prob. I'm a boss, you know. It's in my best interest to help out with these things. Well, what do you say we get started already? Hee, I appreciate the support, Mr. Arkwright. Thank you for offering your assistance. From there, Van and Rosette got straight to work testing out her prosthetic parts. Typing feels normal. Well, that might be inaccurate. The sensation definitely changed. The key presses feel much more vivid. I never even given how typing feels a second thought, but I guess it's pretty important too. I didn't know you were keeping busy records for Master 2. Not that I mind, of course. I always intended to pay him his due, unlike a certain celebrity in our ranks. Careful, I can't imagine Miss Lanster would like hearing that. You could fool anyone standing in the kitchen like that. Could pass for a real maid. I appreciate the flattery, but I can't quite claim to be as adept as proper maids in terms of housework. It's only appearances where I fit the part. However, I feel like I might be able to approximate my formal cooking skills much more closely now. That's good, Rosette. I'm glad to hear it. Since I'm already here, would you like for me to prepare you some smacks for later tonight? Oh please, and thanks. I'm usually hunting for a bite at night. Not like I can ever find anything considering Aaron loves raiding the fridge in the middle of the night. The little mooch. Hee, alright, I'll prepare something light for you. Don't want to overburden your digestive system so late. Oh, they're doing a lot of tests, aren't they? And the drive was totally fine. Guess there was nothing to worry about. The way on the handling and the smooth motion of the shift lever are both perfect. Am I right in assuming you customize both? You notice? Yeah, I can't skimp on quality where the drive is concerned. It's still not perfect though, so best look forward to some sweet upgrades. Hee, then I will. Depending on your customizations, it might prove as useful food for thought while developing future armored vehicles at our company. I'd rather not hear about my baby being used for develop scary shit like that. Alright, last thing to do is a combat test and then we're done. You can give me the usual Rosette? It would be my pleasure. Let us begin. From there, the combat exercise proceeded without a hitch, bringing an end to the testing regimen. After contacting Associate Professor Esmeralda, it was time to regroup back at the office. And done. No marks on sight for you. I took a look-see at the data you two got for me and everything looks hunky-dory. Your body's not straining to accommodate for the new parts, so feel free to keep using them. Are you sure? I was saying that you'd be taking them back once we're done testing. That was the plan, but I changed my mind. Let's call it a gift to celebrate the Revolution Festival. And your data indicates that the parts are now reliable enough to put it to practical use. Our data quality has improved so much ever since you came here, my research has been progressing by leaps and bounds. Oh, that's great news to hear. Thank you for your generosity, Associate Professor. But my business here is done. I'm going to skedaddle now. I'm so eager to get my hands on that new data so I can look it over in more detail. Thanks for helping us out today, Van. Don't mention it. You're the one putting in all the hard work. Alright, let's take a small break and then it's back to patrolling. Sound good? Of course. Thank you again for assisting with today's test. Oh. Actually, there's one last thing we didn't test. It almost slipped my mind. It's not strictly required, so don't feel pressured to help with it. That's fine. Don't mind going for another round. Better safe than sorry, right? I suppose so. In that case, Mr. Arkwright, could you please hold out your palm for me? Oh, I don't get it. What kind of test are we doing here? Checking skin-to-skin contact, in a sense. I'm checking for two different factors. First, skin sensitivity, and grip to ensure no problems are present in either. As for the other one, we gauge how someone else feels when I touch them, and if anything feels wrong in their end, gotcha. Well, for my mirror, everything's normal. I probably wouldn't be able to tell you've got prosthetics on if I didn't know already. It's reassuring hearing that from you. As for me, the sensation is more lifelike than it was before. Definitely sharper.
Your hand's warm, Mr. Arkwright. It feels just right. This is getting a little awkward, no offense. None taken. We can stop here. I sincerely appreciate your help. Ooh? A little bit of side romance there with our Rosette. Well, go Van. Maybe I just don't know what to look for, but your body doesn't feel any different to me than anyone else's. Oh, there most certainly is a difference. For all the technological progress being made, it's by no means easy to generally replicate how a human body feels. Miss Archette tells me that I can feel approximately 70% of what an organic body is capable of. These new parts have perhaps raised the margin by about 0.67%, but it's still much work to be done. Huh, I had no idea. Guess we'll have to pin our hopes on her and Marduk closing the rest of the gap eventually. More or less though, yes. Though to be frank, what Olympia said earlier still lingers in my mind. She described my body as artificial, incapable of feeling anything generally, and that might be the reason I endlessly aspire for the real thing, forever unable to attain it. Although aspire is perhaps a rather noble way to describe it, more than I might deserve. I understand why having something feeling real would be such a big deal for you. But she's trying to compare you to that doll of hers, and that's where she's wrong. What your body feels is just as well as what anybody else feels. How do you mean? Let's see, you know how if you try to tickle someone, some people are fine with it, but others can't stand it? And both of those responses are fine, yeah? Can't say either of them is right and wrong for feeling what they feel. And it's not because their bodies are fake or whatever, it's just each of them having a different perception of the same thing. Yeah, okay, bad example. There's a reason I'm a Spriggan and not a Raya. I'm no good at this shit. Point is, real is what you make of it. If what you sense feels genuine to you, then it's real, prosthetics or not. You catch my drift? Then that I do, loud and clear. You're right, perhaps I was too fixated on the difference between a real body and mine, but my feelings are my own, and I shouldn't doubt them. If I might offer a few words, moments such as this reminds me of something else that feels just as real to me, and it's the place that you occupy in my life, Van, as well as those of everyone else. It's genuine to me. To me, you're not just Mr. Arkwright, our boss, you're precious to me, to us. I'll be forever grateful to have you in my life, never forget that. I don't even know what to say to that. You've changed for the better. It's nice seeing you talk like that. Well, thanks. I promise I'll always keep that in mind. Ooh. Yeah. The realness coming from Rosette's heart is definitely belonging there. I agree though, Rosette. And I root for you if you want to go from that angle for Van. After that, Van and Rosette continued to relax at the office for a short while longer. Shortly after, they decided to return to patrolling the city.
You certainly can push a woman's buttons, Mr. Arkwright. Oh, nothing. Don't mind me.
It's like every time whereby they're complimenting Van all the time in these parts here, they're like, no, don't even think about it. Do not even think about hearing what I just said. That's all the time they're saying right now. That's hilarious though. Okie dokie, so we have one more free time left.
Here's your schedule.
So it's either to Anya's, Aaron, or Suzuna. We're gonna have to give it to Anya's. I can't leave this out for Anya's. We're gonna get an additional point after finishing all the other 4 SPGs, but we have to give it to our other girl Anya's as well. We have to see what this is as well. In the Ether Skies, the sightseeing flight from Erasion will be held in the capital during the Revolution Festival. As a show of gratitude, Anya's has been invited, and if I can spare some free time, so have I. Gotta admit, I'm kinda curious. Or so am I. Rand's group decided to take a short break. Everyone split up so they could spend their free time as they pleased. I think this is where we're supposed to meet with them. Oh, look who else is here. Van, Anya's. I had the impression this event was just for children. Are you going to be taking part too? That's right, I helped them out before when they were holding the events elsewhere. They invited me to come to this event as thanks for that. And she had an expert spot. so that's why I'm here. Not that I'm complaining. I wanted to check the whole thing out myself. Hee, I'm just a little jealous you get to join in, to be honest. Would you mind keeping an eye on you? Yeah, I guess I can keep an eye on her. We'll have a lot of fun, you. Yay! Excellent. I see you arrived with your guests, Miss Claudel. We're going to make our way to the airport now, everyone. Stay close behind and make sure not to get lost. Okay. Van and Agnes accompanied the children to the airport. There, the children were seen off by their parents and guardians as the whole group climbed on board the airship. Oh, this is gonna be exciting. Wow, everything looks so small from up here. I'm almost scared to look down. I feel like I might fall. Yeah, this view's taking my breath away. Never ridden in an airship like this one before. Pretty neat, gotta say. I'm glad to hear it. It's always a pleasure to put a smile on people's faces. Oh hey, didn't see you when we boarded. Thank you very much for inviting us. Our pleasure. We're already here on a diplomatic visit to strengthen our relations with the Republic. We decided to borrow this idea from Erasion. And since you've been such a great help for us, Miss Agnes, it's only fair that we extend an invitation to you. Really, I should be the one thanking you, that you would welcome us aboard your airship without a second thought. Come now, it was my pleasure. I'd rather you have fun than feel indebted. This is a sightseeing flight after all. We'll be around seeing the sights ourselves if you need us. You two have a wonderful time now. If there's anything we can help with, feel free to ask. Enigmatic as ever, the guy. It's good to see they're enjoying themselves though. Ooh, Van, Agnes, is that Montmartre down there? It looks so tiny. Can't really tell from here. Everything else is tiny too. Look at what you want, but don't throw yourself overboard, yeah? Duh, I know better than that. This airship is so cool. I didn't know they could fly this high. How does a ship fly this big fly in the sky anyway? That's a good question, and the answer is one of the greatest breakthroughs in orbital technology. This airship's flight engine converts orbital energy into an anti-gravity field. That field is used to generate lift by. Perhaps this is a bit too intricate for you on the second thought. No, I get it. Tell me more. Anti-gravity? That's awesome. You really know your stuff. Admittedly, the incident in Erasion piqued my interest on airship mechanics. I decided to brush up in engineering textbooks and airship documents when I had the time. Did you now, Pops? What you talking about? I want to know. I'm interested in airships too. Come on to Professor Claudel's Orbital Airships 101. Please, I'm no teacher, but it looks like my studying has come in handy here. So in simpler terms, an airship flies by. Anya's impromptu engineering lecture had the kids spellbound. The passengers then moved on to a special event in the seating area, leaving Van and Anya to themselves on the deck. You did good handling the little buggers. Even got them to follow along with the actual science a bit. You make a great teacher, I think. Oh, I hope that they were also eager to learn in the first place. All I did was sate their curiosity. There's Trian Tower. It looks so majestic from up here. Ain't a landmark for nothing. This will make you appreciate how big it is. And as it so happens, my great-grandfather was behind its design. Was he? Looks awful modern for how old it is. But that's Epstein for you. He always was thinking ahead. He played a role in the invention of airships as well. He formed his theory on orbital anti-gravity based on data collected from the Genesis. One of his students, Professor Russell, extrapolated that theory and turned it into a functioning flight engine. The rest, as they say, is history. Man, sometimes I can't tell if you're making stuff up about him. So he laid the groundwork that eventually got us up here. Well, that reduces it a little, but yes. My great-grandfather's research powers all these things we enjoy, powers happiness the world over. Thinking about it like that, it really makes me happy. Yeah, and that's why you've been feeling uneasy lately. Now we've gotten these new weapons, this arms race between the assault frame and the Panzer Soldats, I can tell it's getting you antsy. I can't hide anything from you, can I? In his diaries, my great-grandfather wrote at length about wanting to enrich people's lives with orbital technology. He dreamed of finding a way for people for the whole world to coexist with each other. But in this day and age, those ideals have been clouded. Military development marches on, using orbital technology for war. And one of the foremost figures pushing for the Republic's militarization is, well, President Gramhart, his grandson and my father. Sometimes I feel helpless thinking about it. I think that's a problem for all of us. You shouldn't feel like you have to show it all by yourself. I get why it's important for you, it's personal. Exactly. There's one passage from his diaries that I always come back to. Orbit technology will grant the man power to reshape the entire world, and man will misstep on his new journey, but eventually he will find a path that leads to truth and harmony. He then discussed what those missteps might be and what developments might come with them. Chief among his worries was the arms race we see today, an insatiable lust for power. Power that perhaps we weren't meant to yield. Come to think of it, he first pushed the idea of singularities too, didn't he? I kinda get it, but it all just sounds ludicrous to me. But well, if anybody knew their Orba stuff, it was for him. Hard to not take his word for it. I'm just confused. On one hand, I have my great-grandfather, who saw in ordnance an instrument of peace. And on the other hand, I have my father who's using ordnance to lead his country down a dark and disturbing path. What do I do with myself? What do I do with the future? I feel like I'm being swept in this tide of change and I'm powerless to stop it. You ask me though, I think your great-grandpa's smiling from up there. What do you mean? You're working with a Spriggan, you're sticking it to A, you've even been taking the Genesis back. Hell, even went to Arassian against your dad's wishes. None of that would have happened if you didn't take these things so seriously. I feel like all of those things just happen around me. I've only been searching for what I need to do, what my purpose is, but it takes a certain kind of person to look for that purpose to begin with. So the way I look at it, you're doing him mighty proud. It's clear to me you care a lot about your family and your country, and that's why you're doing what makes sense to me. You want the power to see your decision through when you finally do make it. Am I right? Well, maybe you're right. I still got a long way to go, but I think I'm getting there, step by step. That's all I can do for now. Just keep moving and keep learning about the world around me. Trusting my great-grandfather's visions for the future, trusting my father's leadership as president, and trusting myself with my curious little job that's neither black nor white. Aha, that's the spirit. I really do owe you a lot, Van. I see my life in a much different way than before. I have to thank you for that. I will repay you someday of that, I'm sure. But it's nothing. I was just a mirror for you is all. The way things are going, I think we'll have this Genesis business taken care of soon too. Just gotta take things as they come, yeah? I do hope so. Attention passengers. We hope you enjoyed your trip in the skies above Edith. We will be landing back at the airport shortly. We also want passengers on the deck to please return to your seats and remain seated for landing. Has it really been that long? I hardly feel any time's passed at all. Time flies when you're having fun in an airship, huh? About time we head back now, back to that big metropolis with plenty happening above and beneath it, back to our little town. Van, Onius, and Yum enjoyed their flight to the fullest, and after saying their goodbyes to Prince Sarid, they disembarked and returned to Edith.
Watch over me, okay? So I can see things through.
That time, she wanted Van to listen to that speech there, for him to watch over her, which is good. And it's, you know, it's a nice closure as well for Agnes, because, you know, she was on this journey with Van this whole time with the Genesis, but she didn't want the Genesis to be used for evil. She wanted them to be used for the mankind themselves. And, you know, unfortunately, the president on her side was, you know, stepping into other territories there of using such orbital technologies for the arms race as it is. But at the same time, she is with Van and the crew, and, you know, they're gonna make strides to make things better for the future there. But yeah, that takes care of that, and looks like I have no more free time. We will get an additional time spent, so we're gonna actually choose either between Aaron or Suzuna for the last one as well. Get to see those stories there. But that will be done tomorrow, actually. We'll leave it here for today. We've actually have done the nightlife, and we were checking out what was going on there. We had like a splendid Force PG event whereby every of our side quests was thanked to us there in the end, and that was really great. Having that big old cake and sweets for Van, and everyone was just thanking him, and it's like, you know, don't pay me back. It was really good.
Hey Cloud, this way.
But yeah, guys, we'll continue this on tomorrow. And I'd like to say thank you guys for coming through today. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care, everyone.